Oops. I will clean it up. I promise. Sorry about that, guys. Oh, look how cute I am. That was the day I got married to Yaba. Anyway, this guy is sorry. Shelly Ray, thank you so much for being a member for 26 months. Happy Sunday to you as well, Kimberlina. Drama, Luna, Indigo, Liz, Girly Pop. Hello, Margie. Kimberlina, you cracked me up on Twitter yesterday. Hmm. Hellfire, nice to see you. Illyria, Lilypad, Missing Mimic, Rainy in the Desert. How you doing, girl? Cassandra, hey girl, hey Sharon. What a Sunday treat, both Yaba and Sam. And it's back to school tomorrow for the kids. You got that right. I know on a Sunday, Lisa Simpson. Well, I'm getting behind on things. Things are moving very quickly over with the Grift Gang fan fiction farmer and addict clan. Whew, things are moving fast, so I don't want to get too far behind. So here we are on a Sunday. Ratatouille, Principal Todd, Ron Paul Corbin for Prison 2024. That's right. We'll see about it. Missing Mimic, Wicked Crafter. Hello. Yamano Zami. Glad you can make it. Carlotta Alada. Hello. Steph. Hello. Ms. Monster. Nice to see you. Shelly Ray. I said hi to you, I'm sure. Thank you again for being a member for 26 months. That's a long time, girl. In the negative, she is Sham Rock. Killer Kowalski. Hello. I will definitely leave it up. Don't you worry about it. Virgo. Oh no. You made the beginning of a Sam stream. Oh, tomorrow's your birthday. Happy birthday, girl. Happy birthday. Hey, Keisha. Hey, Keisha. Don't fence me in. Is he blurry? I put I put something over the top of him, but he shouldn't be blurry. Uh-oh, they wrote my chat. Now I've done lost where I was. Sorry about that. Mickey Mouse roll call is ruined now. Totally fine. I do see Kiva and Nick is Peen. Hello. Big Ham. Alex Glitter shit in the chat. Nice to see you. Brioche. Hello, girl. Mm-hmm. I see everybody. Sassy Mama, One Stressed Mama. Goodbye, Kyle. Hello, Sharon. Ami, glad you're here. Honey West, always nice to see you, Honey West. I love your profile picture, Honey West. Katie, shout out from the airport. Ugh, I hate the airport as well. Not that you would be doxing yourself. I'm just curious to know what airport you're at. Okay, I'm a lie. I love traveling, whether it be the airport, the train station, my own vehicle. Wicked Crafter, Two Cardinals says Ronald doesn't squash any beefs. He pretends as long as he thinks he'll benefit. Period. Where is it? Two Cardinals, you're going on the board, girl. Perfect. Thank you for saying that. Well said. Indeed. Oh, hey, Hellfire. Debbie Plum. Hello. Donut Disappointment. I love a Samantha Jane stream to listen to while I work. Me too. And so does my lovely wife. Hey, Gothic. Becca James. I'm happy I'm doing a stream today too. I was gonna do one yesterday, but there it was a busy day. And I screwed up and I was making something for my grandson and I thought I had everything I needed and I didn't. And so that meant I had to take a trip to the craft store on a Saturday afternoon. And that was it. That was it. The day was fucking over after that. There was nothing more done. I didn't even finish what I was making for him. Um he started kindergarten. And so I made him this shirt that's like class of 2037 or whatever. Well, when my daughter requested that I make the shirt, she said, okay, listen to the story. She says that I should put it in like some kind of keepsake box, right? So I was like, yeah, I'll totally do that. Well, I'm the worst fucking ever, even when it comes to like making stuff for my own kids and grandkids. I will put that shit off to the last fucking minute. I shit you not. And well, it just so happened that there was no keepsake box in the package when I last minute shipped the shirt up there to him. So anyway, now I've got the box and now I've just got to decorate it, right? Where was I going with that? Anyway, I don't know. You cannot craft sase, mama. Look, I'm not the most crafty crafter in the world, but I do like to make little things here and there for my grandkids. But I'm just the worst about it. It's like, oh, do it. It's gonna be the last minute. He's playing soccer now, so he's on a little soccer team. And this past weekend was him and his mom's turn to bring the snacks. So I sent these little boxes up there and they got to fill them with the snack. And it wasn't just like, here's some oranges or whatever. Like she went all out. It was like a whole like little like sack lunch in these boxes, and he was so excited because he got to hand them out, and the kids were so excited because they were in little boxes. So that worked out nice. Hey, Lindsay, I see you. DG, glad you could be here. I know you were present and accounted for this morning in the support group. Yeah, and I just so happened like they're like little gift boxes, almost look like little Happy Meal boxes, but a little smaller. Anyway, I just so happened to have some that were the exact shade of blue that's his team color. Oh, they were so cute. Brioche, that's okay. We do love our replay gang and we count on our replay gang. So we'll see you over in the replay gang. Hey, Katie, thank you so much for the super chat. Sam, do you guys do the mums and garters for football for homecoming? Seems right up your alley. Katie, thank you so much for the super chat. I know what you're talking about because I lived in Texas for 2 years. And during those 2 years, I did have two teenagers enter high school, but we don't do that here. No. I was shocked. I like when football and when homecoming season came around, and I'm seeing these girls walk around with these like I don't even know what you call them. Like mums is not the word for what Texas girls strap around their necks. Like I don't even know what you call it, but I just feel like mom's not the right word. Anyway, I think they're hideous. No offense to the Texans out there because I get it. I get it. You know, you guys think that's the coolest thing ever and it's really cute and it is. And it's crafty and creative, but I just think they're hideous. Katie, thank you for asking. Tony, Wendy, Ashley, look at everybody filing in. Glad you could come. Amy May says, when I was in the academy, my girl's mom used to bring us orange slices for her team. Yeah. Well, she had some of everything in there. She had a little bag of chips, some gummies. I think there is like a oh, it was those like they're like pretzel sticks, and then there's like cheese you can dip them in. There was one of those, a Capri Sun. Ah, I should have had her take a picture. Anyway, it was fun. One stressed mommy girl, I don't know. Hey, Wu Tang Clan, nice to see you. Glad you could be here. Pretty privilege. You don't even know what those are. You're a West Coast girl. Okay, hold on real quick. Let me see if I can bring one up on the Jesus. Like when you Google it, homecoming moms, it literally this is how it comes up in the Google search. Homecoming mom supplies, homecoming mom Texas. Like it's definitely a freaking Texas thing. Look at these things. I'm sorry. I I don't know, man. I mean, there's different sizes and degrees to them, of course. Okay, let me share my screen because I guess we'll just do it like this. Hold on. Katie, I'm gonna take you down off the board because I want everyone to see this in full effect. Like, look, is it still sharing this one? Texas size moms, a homecoming tradition. Oh, it didn't come with me. Hold on. Well, anyway, whatever. We'll just stay on the screen. See, like those aren't that huge and crazy, but like down here, there's some pretty big ones. Look at that one. Yeah, and I guess they wear them. I don't know. It's just like it is creative. Look at this one. It's literally the size of the state of Texas, and they will wear these things around their necks like all day. Look at those. Yeah, like and those things they're expensive. Like they're not cheap to make and buy, obviously, and they take a lot of time. I know some people make their own or whatever, but a lot of people, yeah, they make them to sell or whatever. It's a thing. I'm sorry and it sucks. I just thought say no because she's craft master, but you walk around high school with these noisy. Oh, are they noisy? See, I didn't even have enough experience with them to realize they're noisy. And in Texas, so you know it's got to be hot to have that thing strapped. It's almost as if you had like a pizza pan strapped around your neck, and walked around with a pizza pan strapped around your neck. Like it's the equivalent. Hey Kiva, I had to Google it. Never heard of it before. So I thought it was mums wearing garters. Yeah, no. Hey Bonatandra Jean. Bonatandra's from Texas. You want to weigh in on homecoming mums? What's your opinion? Not the pizza pan. Yeah, I had to mention the pizza pan. Oh yeah. Okay, so that reminds me. This guy's sorry. I don't know if you guys heard, but old Ronaldo, he did an apology stream on Rumble. When was that? Was it Friday night? Let me look. I don't remember. fucking apology. Remember, he quit last week. He quit, deleted his Twitter, quit Rumble, but of course he was all over the live me and the TikTok, during his quit. August 23rd. What day was that? Yep, Friday at 9:35 p.m. It was a late one. Hold on, let me put it up on screen. Katie, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you. Okay, hold on. Title the stream of the stream of the title. The title of the street is apologies and moving the fuck on. Oh, you have no idea. You grew up in Oklahoma. So even states that border Texas don't have them. It really truly is a Texas thing. Hey Dell, Chantel's inability to function as an adult. Nice to see you. Glad you're here. Virgo, hello. Oh, so Virgo, oh no, says we took them seriously back home in small town Oklahoma too. Bunny just flat out, we didn't do that stupid shit. Hey, Callie's Bathroom Studio. You live in Texas and have never heard of this. Well, do you have high school age children or are you exposed to high school age children? Because that's when it goes down. Hey, Glamour Mayhem. I can't remember if I said hi to you. Maritza, hello. I see you too. Anyway, so, oh, I forgot to pop past the intro because who wants to listen to that shit? Nobody. Nobody. All right. So, anyway, this is Ronaldo. I have not listened to this. I was listening to I was listening to Alex and AK stream. I believe that was later on Friday, and they talked about it. A matter of fact, hold on, I'm going to link it in the chat. You know what? Also, I wanted to watch Alex that video you made, but we might have to do it later or maybe even tomorrow. Anyway, this is AK and Alex's stream from Friday, same day as Ron's apology stream. I cannot yeah, I would expect to see like more, you know, shock and awe in the chat at the fact that I'm telling you all Ron was over on Rumble on Friday night doing an apology stream. And like it's literally like nobody in the chat even noticed what I said. You're still talking about the fucking moms. You guys, Ron did an apology stream. Anyway, Ron did an apology stream on Rumble the day before Clara Hondra's debut uh stream on her fresh ban evading YouTube channel. Are you guys even aware that Clara Hondra is over there on a fresh new ban evading YouTube channel? She is. She is. She had a live stream last night, the first one. And guess who was in the chat, you guys, of Clara's debut ban evading live stream on her new YouTube channel? Hey, Langley. Langley says, accounted for. It's lunchtime here at Shady Pines, but I'm here listening. What's for lunch today, Langley? Hey, oh, hell no. Glad you could make it. Ooh, your profile picture is gorgeous. Oh, hell no. No, not Chantel. That wasn't Ron. That was Negs the character. No, none other than all of the fan fiction farmer friends from the Grift Gang. That's right, present and accounted for. I don't think Belinda was in the chat. I don't think she showed her face over there, despite the fact that Belinda is clearly. Um, hold on, my AirPod just died, and I want to take it out of my ear, but I don't know where the case is. Totally fine. Despite the fact that it's obvious, and they've come right out and said that Clara and Belinda have, they're on good terms. They're supportive of one another. And as we saw here in this clip, Ron has buried the hatchet with gaining ground.
Listen, I squashed my beef with the gaining ground and apologize for any inappropriate remarks I made, and I regret them.
That's great. That's good to hear. So yeah, so Ron and gaining ground are good. Clara and Belinda are good, but I seem to recall a time in the not so distant past where Belinda was telling us all that Clara was her favorite cow, And now that her favorite cow has come back to the pasture, what? What is this we're doing? I'm just curious. I'm just curious to know how it is that the grift gang over there is all A-OK with Belinda and Snifford making the decision that they were going to, you know, have this reunion, get the gang back together with the attic, with Ron and Clara. Since when? Like this is this not mind-boggling to the rest of you to watch Belinda and Gigi once again reunited and aligned alliances and friendly with Ron and Clara? Hey, AK, nice to see you. Addicted to cold brew, nice to see you as well. Maggie K, hey girl. Maggie K says I had to look it up. Bannivating. Is bannivating allowed on YouTube? Answer. YouTube supposedly prohibits terminated creators from circumventing their bans by appearing on other YouTube channels. Thank you for that, Maggie K. They're all so desperate. Belinda even kicked Silvana out of the community because Silvana dared to have a problem with them all being buddies again. Wow. That is wild. And they would listen. I mean, if you just go back a couple months or over the last several months, they've had a lot to say about Sam and Yaba and they're cool with Tragic and AK. We never had a problem with Tragic and AK. Where's our content on a Tragic or an AK? Can you go to either one of our channels and scroll back and see video after video after video after video after video about Tragic and AK over here? No. We didn't know them. They didn't know us. We did not engage. However, go over to Belinda's channel. Literally 3 years worth of Belinda making Ron and DC her favorite cow. And now look at them. Now look at them. Now, what does that tell you? What does that tell you? Everything you fucking need to know. Can't even take these people seriously, as my woman would say. Hold on. Where's my comments? There we are. Jasmine, thank you so much for the super chat, darling. Obviously, they're bonding over a common enemy. Well, that is cold, Belinda. Yeah, but didn't even know who Tragic was in the famous What DC live stream. Exactly. Neither one of us did. Thank you for that donut disappointment. It's like when you get fired from a job, but just continue showing up. Milton from Office Space comes to mind. Well, ultimately, the end game really truly for Belinda and Gaining Ground and Ron and Clara, the four of them, the end game for them is it's not even me and Yaba. Okay. It is AK and Tragic for whatever reason. And it's obvious. Like I mean, how can you deny it? That Belinda, Gaining Ground, Clara and Ron, they're all taking direction from the fail farmers, the fan fiction farmers. Oh, yeah. To answer my question, in case you guys didn't know, who was all up in Clara's return to YouTube on her Bannivating channel stream last night, all of the fail farmers. Strawberry Douche was there, Olive Oil, Sama, Pink Lava, everybody present and accounted for. All of the fail farmers there to make sure that Clara Hondra is towing the line, playing her part. Now today, old Beg Linda's over there. Welcome back, Clara. Here's the link to her new channel. Everybody sub up. She's going live at 2. Make sure you be there. It's great. Snifford still hung up on Tragic. Yes, Hessie's cat. He will always be hung up on Tragic. Right, AK? You would think you had done something to these people. No. And ultimately, it's, AK, you're just collateral damage. It's Tragic they're all obsessed with. Steph Mo says, Sam, I'm on y'all's side, but you and Yabba Def did a stream about Tragic titled Arizona is Weird or something like that. I don't think that was the title. And okay, I will give you that. There may have been one stream regarding Tragic. I'll give you that. But what there has not been, and my point was, is that there's not 3 solid years of your content being 100% or damn near it Ron and Clara, like Belinda. Ron Ron originally fell out with Beglinda and Gigi back in 2021. Remember? How many years ago is that now? 3. In fact, it was August slash September 2021. So like literally 3 solid years. They fall out with Ron, and immediately their content is them fighting with Ron. And then of course, Tragic. And then Ron and Clara got together. And what did Belinda say? What did Belinda call Clarahondra just a few days ago or a few weeks ago? Her favorite cow. Clara's my favorite cow. She said it over and over and over. And now they're all friends. Why? No, but really, Belinda over there, you get the real deal over there with Belinda and her friends. Nobody's lying about anything. Nobody's making anything up. None of that. You know what I find interesting? Where are those tweets from Clara Hondra with her crying about hold on. While we're here and we're on the subject. Hold on. I guess I'll go to my Twitter. It's probably the easiest way to find it. Ah, here we go. Here's old Clara Hondra just the other day. Wait, so now Yaba is saying Chantel called CPS? I don't remember hearing her say that. I don't think she said that. I don't know. Anyway, just admit you don't know who called. Sam, you slandered Negs in your stream. I strongly suggest you take it down immediately. And Yaba, you libeled Gigi, Belinda, Negs, and me in your tweet where you suggested we had something to do with going IRL on your family. You have no evidence of this. Zero. Your defamation has been duly noted. Fuck off, Clara. Number one, Clara A. Frank. I ain't taking shit down. You can kiss my ass. But further and more importantly, here's what I find interesting. Do you remember the other day when I was live telling you all how CBS once again has knocked on our door within 48 hours of old Ronaldo doing a live stream wherein he literally recites almost verbatim everything, every allegation that would end up in a DCS report on us less than 48 hours later? And remember, old Beg Linda the other day was tweeting her little fingers off and saying some shit about she didn't believe anyone called CPS on us because she just gotta what? Because she knows everything. I don't know. Anyway, remember I slapped up the proof up there that DCS had in fact made contact with us because they had been called. Remember? And then remember Belinda said something about I know Adult Protective Services has been called on someone today, and then she's the one who, once again, it's Belinda's big fucking mouth going around blabbering about everything because apparently Beglinda was the first to be notified by Z and Casey that Adult Protective Services showed up at their door on the same day that DCS showed up at Sam and Yaba's. But you mean to tell me, Clara Hondra, that Ronaldo was not involved? You mean to tell me it just so happens to be coincidence? And according to Beglinda, from what I'm told, Beglinda not only outed that, but she also is claiming to have proof provided by Casey that Adult Protective Services was at their home this week, same day DCS was at our house. And Clara Hondra, do you mean to tell me that we're supposed to believe that Ronaldo had nothing to do with the calls to DCS and APS? It's just a coincidence? You want us to believe that it had to have just been some random viewer on the internet who saw and heard everything that's happened, everything you've been exposed for, and they made a very concerned and valid call to DCS on you. So you mean to tell me that these random mandated reporters who just happen to be members of the audience also decided that they needed to call Adult Protective Services on Z? Well, how would this random viewer who's totally not Ron or anyone Ron and or Clara asked to do it for them, how would they have all the information they would need on Z to place a call to Adult Protective Services? I mean, surely you can't be serious and expect us to believe that shit. Huh. I guess we're going to find out, aren't we? Lisa Simpson says, "Did you see Beglinda's trying to get more money to Z and Casey?" You don't say. Lisa Simpson, no, I had not seen that, but I'll take your word for it, and I'm happy to present any screenshots you may put in the DMs on it. Bunny says, "I am so fucking tired of Aziz." No shit. Amy May says, "You're doing great, Beggy," and you are. You are. Sadia Lynn, hello. Nice to see you. Who are these mandated reporters? Beth, I don't know. But I would say if there was one surefire way to like say this has everything to do with Ron and Ron written all over it, it would be to have DCS go to Sam and Yaba's on the same day that APS shows up over at Z and Casey's. Anyway, let's get over to the Rumble apology. That's about. Oh wait, hold on. Listen, do you guys remember when Ron started accusing me of saying, oh, do you guys remember when Ron all of a sudden, this was after the court hearing on August 2nd, out of the blue, Ron started talking about saying that I had a gun with me. And do you remember he did a whole ass live stream saying, "I heard Sam said she had a gun when she was here. So we're going to watch her live stream all over again so I can find when Sam said she had a gun." And guess what Ron never found? A clip of me saying that I had a gun with me in Connorsville on August 2nd, 2024. Now, I know how everybody likes to go dig up the clips of everything I say, and they really like to stick it to me and say, "Yes, you did say it. Here it is right here. Here's the clip. Here's the timestamp. Here's the link. Here's the transcript." So, if we could start seeing and hearing some of that, because Clara A. Frank of Connorsville, Indiana, I find it interesting. She did not use Yaba's name at all. And I didn't watch her whole stream. I watched probably up until about this point, and I was like, I'm not listening to this shit. This is so fucking ridiculous. But she would only refer to Yaba as the YouTube underground. But she was calling me by my full government. Full government. Samantha Telfer. And she said flat out, Sam Telfer came to Connorsville to stalk me and Ron, and she brought a gun with her. So I would like to have the timestamp, the link, the clip, and the screenshot of the transcript where I said that. All right. Anyway, and then we'll go from there. But until then, all right. So over to. Oh wait, I guess we'll play it from here. All right. So this is Friday night. Ron, who's back from his quitting Rumble, whatever, and has he put his Twitter back up, or is that still deleted? I don't know. Anyway, here he is Friday night, 2 nights ago. The stream was titled, I forget now what it was titled. Hold on. The stream was titled Apologies and Moving the Fuck On. Spoiler, He drops the link and invites people to come on. Nobody comes except for Clara. Spoiler. Dang it. Hold on. Let me finish bopping past his stupid ass intro. There he is. Oh, did he get a new light? A purple one? That's great. Why isn't it playing? God. Hold on. Now we gotta watch
Don't
this
boil
shit
or
again.
fry another egg before listening to this.
See, our bodies are nearly
Ron can't even
20%.
quit quitting.
Watch what boiled eggs do to your body.
Have you ever noticed how you could easily
All right. Here we go. Oh, what an
Nothing.
idiot. Here we go.
Eggs, I am live, and that is why they call it.
Hold on. Principal Todd is always good for a banger, so let me stop and read the comment. Well, at least he didn't claim he was in Japan, where, the sun goes down in the eastern hemisphere the same time it does on the east coast. The time zones be lying all the time. Thank you, Principal Todd. That's true.
Negs live. Now, I've been on a lot.
This bathroom studio. Wait, I was interested in the eggs. Hey, Legal Weasel. Janine, hello. Ron needs to quit himself. Yeah. Brioche says that wasn't a gun. That was Sam's big lady balls. She came to your town unarmed, and you're the one running around the gun. I would like to know how Clara Alexandra Frank is so certain that she knows what the contents of my vehicle were on August 2nd, 2024. I would like to hear her answer for that, ma'am, because you're not going to find a clip or a screenshot out there of me saying I had a gun in my car when I went to Connorsville on August 2nd. So if she's saying these things as fact, I would like to know, because she's not saying Sam said. That's not what she's saying. She's not saying Sam said she had a gun. No, that's not what she's saying. She's saying Sam Telfer came to Connorsville to stalk me and Negs, and she had a gun. That's what she's saying. Anyway, back to you, Ron. Let's hear you apologize.
There's really nothing.
I know, Katie. She did repeat it like 90 times. And then old Beg Linda, I got the clip just this morning of Beg Linda. In fact, it was right before I went live. I got the clip of old Beg Linda over there where she got to that part of Clara's stream because apparently she's whatever. She's hosting the welcome back party for Clara over there, I guess. Anyway, Big Linda gets to that part of her stream, and it is like literally the same performance she gave the day after the Z interview when she was doing her little live stream while I was live. And Steph came in and was like, "Look at your DMs." And then she goes into this, melodramatic, complete bullshit of a reaction. What? Someone is bitter? What? What? Why? I Are you serious? That's what she sounded like. She was like, "What? D- Did she? Did she have a gun? Oh my!" That's what she sounds like. Belinda, you're fucking ridiculous. You're not even funny. And you sound like an absolute fucking idiot. Freak. Anyway, hey, crazy blonde bitch. Nice to see you. Pretty privileged Pondu. If you were packing, why would you zoom out of there when that rando Connorsvillian walked up to your car? No shit. Thank you, pretty privileged Pondu. That's an excellent point. Thank you for making it. Hey, girl. Hey, oh, you've been here. Well, hey, anyway. Yeah, they were the only ones talking about guns and being armed. I think I did say something when both of them, when in fact, look, I'm familiar with the timestamps of that particular stream, especially the ones where firearms are discussed. You want to make a bet? You want to make a bet how familiar I am with the timestamps of that stream where Ron Corbin and Clara Frank were discussing firearms in any way, shape, or form? My guess is there was a comment made somewheres around the timestamp of their stream where they said something to the effect of, "Everyone in this house is armed at all times." we are armed at all times. And I said something to the effect of like, big deal. Who isn't? That's not me saying I came to Connersville and I had a weapon with me. I had a firearm. I mean, because I didn't. I mean, again, please. I would love to hear the clip because who did we have in Clara and Beglinda's chat during this particular topic? The only people who were raising their hands and saying, I heard it. Yes, she did say that. Yes, she did. That's what she said. Guess. Just take a guess. Who are the ones in their chats backing that shit up, perpetrating those lies? That's right. Strawberry douche. Damn it, Amber. Which, by the way, damn it, Amber. We know she's got a Kiwi Farms account. She's that one. I forget the name of it now. I always think I'm going to say eggs on legs, and that's not it. Whoever that one is. Anyway, just a bunch of fan fiction farmers over there. She totally said that. You can't even go on the, not that I would know because I haven't been on there, but without even being on the farms, I can guarantee you right now, you cannot even go on the fucking farms and find that clip of me saying that. And wouldn't, if it was anywhere, wouldn't it be there? I mean, if anybody wants to volunteer as tribute and go over there on the fan fiction farms and go see if you can't dig up the clip or the link or the screenshot of me saying that, please feel free. We'll be here when you get back. Liz says, I think it was you commenting about the courthouse's lack of metal detectors or any safety. Really? You never said you brought any sort of weapon, let alone a gun. That's right, Liz. I didn't. Well, that's quite the stretch, isn't it? Wicked Crafter says, Old 22 has been pilfering Heather Land's comedy style lately. That under her breath disgust is plagiarized, says Wicked Crafter. I trust you. I believe every word you say, Wicked Crafter. Thank you for pointing that out. Heather Land's comedy style, you say? Not shocked. I mean, we don't call her B-roll Beglinda for nothing, right, guys? Right? Okay, wait, hold on. Old Hunchback of Connersville was out looking for and claimed to have found Sam in Connersville. Mm-hmm. And then Amy May said he had a big pew pew and didn't even say a word. So that lie made him look even more pathetic. No shit.
I want to stream about. It's all so.
Oh, AK says he literally invented the gun when he said she could have a gun out in the car in the parking lot of the courthouse. You're right. He did say that. Anyway, whoever wants to volunteer to go find that clip of me saying I had a gun in Connersville on August 2nd, please. We'll be here. We'll be here and waiting. I mean, don't you think if that clip was out there, Ron would be playing it? He'd be wearing it the fuck out. Don't you think Belinda would have had it to play and wear out instead of being like, did she really say that? Well, I don't know, Beggy. You listen to every fucking word that comes out of my mouth. You literally live to hear what me and my wife are going to say next. You mean to believe? You mean you want us to believe? We're to believe that I said I rolled into Connersville to watch the Clara tragic EPO and said I had a gun and you've not heard it? Wow. Shocking. That was over 3 weeks ago and you haven't heard it. Do we need to add this to the lies that Belinda tells? Because even though she's not the one who said it, she's playing that shit in her chat. She's allowing her mods, the fail farmer friends, to lie in chat and say that I said that. She's going with it. Yep, we're gonna add that to the lies that Belinda tells. Where's my list? Oh, here it is.
Like really to entertain it is to it's like I won't
Hey, Shiny Seals.
like if a man
Right, Nick of Pain, exactly. And don't forget that Clara got a 10-minute head start from the court, and from her own mouth, she says that she got a 10-minute head start so she could head home and grab her dainty Smith and Wesson. So as far as I can tell, the only people who were armed with firearms on Friday, August 2nd, 2024, connected to that hearing are Ron and Clara, not me. And even if I did have a gun with me, I'm allowed to. So what's your fucking point?
Swears to me.
Oh, Sam was gonna do something. She was gonna do something bad. We just know it. Okay. But what happened? Did something bad happen? No. It's because Ron didn't come with me. We're so lucky that Ron didn't come, or else Sam would have done something bad. You guys are the ones saying that I would drive past your house, that I would drive past your store. In fact, you're accusing me and saying that I have done these things. Okay, so if I'm the whacked out psycho driving by Ron's house and driving by Ron's store and stalking him all over Connorsville, and I brought a gun with me to observe the hearing in the hopes that Ron would be there, like, why wouldn't I just go find him? If I'm this crazed, whacked out, dangerous, your words, dangerous stalker who came to Connorsville armed with a gun so I could cause some kind of harm to Ron. And you mean to tell me that the only reason nothing happened is because Ron didn't come to court? This shit doesn't even make sense. This isn't even fan fiction. This is fan fuckery. This is fan bullshit, is what it is. It's absolute fucking fan fiction bullshit. Y'all are embarrassing, is what you are. This is the best you could do. This is the best that the fucking addict, the grift gang, and the failed farmer friends could fucking come up with. Really? Like I just feel like I can't believe I'm wasting my time entertaining this shit. Oh, Sam is so dangerous and unhinged, and she's stalking us, and she's coming to our house and her business, and and she brought a gun on that day because she was gonna hurt Ron. Thank God he didn't come to court. Otherwise, as if I took you on a freaking tour. The courthouse is literally on the same property as the sheriff's department. But yes, that's where I'm going to choose to lay in wait and cause harm on somebody. Y'all are just so absolutely fucking ridiculous. Claire, thank you so much for the super chat. They just want to find a way to make the entire thing seem serious because the judge was like, girl, bye. And then everyone laughed. Exactly. Let me put you up on the board. All right. I'm just going to go ahead and let this dude play because we're never going to get. This is how much we don't care about your apology, I guess, Ron. I
I'm
don't
a
know.
woman.
I
I'm a
guess.
woman. No, you're not, dude. You're not a woman. You have a ding dong. Okay. You have a wiener. I'm not giving in to people's delusions because that's weird, man. Like, but I've been hearing like a lot of rumblings. I hear stuff, even though I'm very manic about this stuff, and I've been in therapy, and it's been like really iterated to me to walk. I've walked away from the drama. Really, I said everything I had to say. Nobody could say that anything I sit here and say is illogical, is a lie.
Dude, I would love to know. Don't fucking take this seriously. I'm just saying, I would love to know who Ron's therapist is. And I would love to know if Ron really truly has this therapist as snowed over as he wants y'all to believe he does. It has been iterated to me by my therapist that nothing I'm saying is illogical. None of it. I mean, they just put me on serious fucking antipsychotic medication, but my therapist has co-signed everything. He says I'm totally and completely rational and telling the truth about everything.
Or is anything of that nature. They just can't stand.
Hey, Bradley, nice to see you, Gerlina. They think they are worth you risking your freedom of being separated from your family, right? As if, I wish no physical harm on this weirdo. I have no desire to see this weirdo physically harmed in any way, least of all at my hand, you know. Why on earth would I am living the life of my dreams right now. Okay? I have 5 beautiful, healthy, happy children who, despite some struggles in their late teens and early 20s, are all doing very well now. I have 7 beautiful grandchildren. I am married to the love of my life. I have 3 super awesome stepchildren. We're doing all of the fun things. They are all at just fun stages and ages of life: high school, 3rd grade. Why on earth would I want to fuck my life up over this piece of trash and or his female girlfriend? You fucking wish, pal. You wish. You're a loser, and so is your female girlfriend. My only concern with Ron and Clara at this point is continuing to cover whatever content it is they bring to the internet. And if that includes Clara being so stupid as to bringing her attempt at an EPO on somebody else in the internet community online and making that known to us, yes, that will be included in the content we cover. They're meddling in our private lives. What the fuck is private about the EPO you took out on Tragic from the internet? And you're the one who came and told us you did it before the job even got done, like a dumb fuck. Oh, let me guess. Next, Clara, add this to the list. Samantha interfered in my petition for an EPO against Tragic. Therefore, she caused me to lose the EPO and put me and my family's life in danger. Whoo, child. Mm-mm-mm. You wish. You wish. No, no. My interest in the two of you jabronis is to continue to cover your content with, as my content. And also, I'm going to see to it that Ron's grandma's house, Ron's grandma's Buick, both of Clara's Hyundais, and possibly Ron's mom's house are fixed up and donated to the Connections Cafe. So we're going to speak that into existence. We're going to manifest that shit, and we're going to see to it, because the two of yous have gone a little too far. Just a little. Bradley D says private for them means they haven't yet used it in an internet argument. Oh my God, Bradley? Actually, I'm glad you brought that up. Hold on, because I heard something on Clara's stream. Hold on. Let me see if I can find the timestamp. Somebody sent me the clip, and I don't know if the timestamp is showing in the clip, so I can get an idea of abouts where it was. Hold on.
Because I had ushered in.
Oh, that's not it. Hold on. Is this it? Let's see.
You decided that you were going to make money by invading our fucking.
Ha! Yep. All right, hold on. Let me put it here. Actually, I don't even need to put it on the computer. I'll just hold my phone up to the mic so you can listen to it. You don't need to see it. It's just your stupid chat. Listen to this dumb shit she's got the nerve to say. Keep in mind, this is Clara, who on July 27th, 2024, went on panel with Ron and not only presented, but read word for word and discussed at length the confidential DCS investigation of you know what, right? Listen to the audacity of this bitch.
Privacy. I know I'm roboty. I know. I'm sorry. Our internet is driving me crazy. Some of you decided that you were going to make money by invading our fucking privacy. By going into our real lives, by interviewing people that we know personally, in an effort to humiliate Negs and an effort to humiliate me. Some of you showed DMs that were highly embarrassing, written during a period where things were rocky, a period that has since passed, thank God. And you decided that you were going to monetize private conversations that had nothing to fucking do with you. Well, I have news for you. I have news for you. My I'm going to start privacy striking everybody. Everybody. I'm going to start privacy striking anybody who invades our privacy, anyone who shows DMs that were not exchanged with them personally.
Anyone who shows DMs that were not exchanged with them personally. What about Clara and Ron sharing that DCS report? Hmm? What is their excuse? Not just theirs, but Belinda's and Owl's and the rest of them. What's their excuse for why it's okay that they shared it? It wasn't shared with them personally, was it? No. No, it wasn't. The nerve of you to get on here crying because somebody else has posted your private Discord DMs after what you and Ron did with that DCS report. And let me tell you what, you guys have no idea. Listen, we've had DCS called on us between me and Yaba both combined. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, 6 times, I think. 6 times over the past 7 years. Somebody from the internet has called DCS on us. Oh, if you include my daughter, 7. All over internet fuckshittery, and none of it went anywhere. Nothing ever happened to us or the fraudulent caller, right? So to this point, over the past 7 years, 7 DCS calls, and nobody's suffered any consequences on either end. It's just been exactly last minute, Laura. It's just been a waste of resources up until now, right? Well, here's here's I think what's going to end up proving to be the critical error is the fact that this time, this last time, and you're not gonna fucking tell me that either Ron didn't call himself or Ron had someone call and he definitely told them what to say. There's no arguing that, is there? No, there's not. Because where else can you go on the internet and the 48 hours that preceded DCS coming to our door and sharing with us a report that was word for word every allegation that came out of this motherfucker's mouth right here, Ron Corbin, within 48 hours of those allegations being called into DCS. So whoever dialed the phone and made the call, whoever it was, if it wasn't Ron himself, Ron is definitely the one who told him what to say. You can't argue that, can you? No, you can't. All right. Now that we've cleared that up, and that's really easy to follow along, and that's really easy to prove, and that's really easy to present to the DCS investigator, to the DCS investigator supervisor, to the county attorney employed to represent DCS, not just our county, but also the county attorney who represents the county where the confidential DCS investigation report came from, where it ended up on the internet. And whose internet accounts did that report end up on? A lot of people's, but specifically and most importantly, Ron, Clara, Owl. Owl's not in the state of Indiana. Okay, fine. Ron and Clara are. Oh, really? That gets their attention, doesn't it? The sheriff's department in all said involved counties, all of them follow along. They're following along. They're saying, wow, this is really, really fucking wild. And we're like, yeah, it is. They're like, this is not cool. And we're like, no, it's not. That's where y'all fucked up, bringing that little girl's business into it and slapping her little DCS report up there. And then less than a month later, calling DCS out to our house with that bullshit. How does it go? How does it go? You fucked up. Something like that. I don't know. Let's listen to Clara again, though. This clip, it's a minute long. I just want to listen to it again. All things considered, you know?
privacy. I know I'm robot-y. I know. I'm sorry. Our internet is driving me crazy. Some of you decided that you were going to make money by invading our fucking privacy, by going into our real lives, by interviewing people that we know personally, in an effort to humiliate Negs and an effort to humiliate me. Some of you showed DMs that were highly embarrassing, written during a period where things were rocky, a period that has since passed, thank God. And you decided that you were going to monetize private conversations that had nothing to fucking do with you. Well, I have news for you. I have news for you. I'm going to start privacy striking everybody. Everybody. I'm going to start privacy striking anybody who invades our privacy, anyone who shows DMs that were not exchanged with them personally. I'm going to start privacy striking a lot of channels. And if you don't like it, I could give a fuck less. I just don't care.
I mean, this literally, that was last night. Like, this woman has learned absolutely fucking nothing. Nothing. And she's still like tied up in these court cases that have already cost her tens of thousands of dollars. And this is the horse shit she's going on about. Something for You says those DMs were shared by Gigi first and then Belinda. Something for You. Thank you for bringing that to our attention. Thank you. We appreciate you. Donut Disappointment says the irony of Clara begging for privacy on a public platform about things she's done publicly is delicious. Indeed. That content is fair game to cover, Clara Hondra. It is. You're talking about Discord DMs between you and other people on fucking YouTube being exposed and laughed at by other people on YouTube, wherein you discuss shit on YouTube. The nerve of you. Our privacy. Our privacy. I'm going to sue everybody. Clara, fuck you, man. Fuck you and whatever horse you think you're going to ride in on. Fuck all of you. Alex says, I doubt that dark time has passed. That's what she's referring to. I doubt that's passed. You're a mess, Clara. So is Ron. Invading privacy? How? Don't tell people shit you don't want outed, Clara. Didn't you just do a stream with Mandy showing Alex's messages? Weak old hag. She sure did. Thank you for that, Alex Glitter. Which, by the way, if you guys are not in the know, ATX and Sean are back. They're streaming once again. They've been away on holiday. So make sure you all welcome them back. Her horse is a rainbow color. Oh, wait, her horse is a rainbow unicorn?
And the fact.
Yes, her horse is a rainbow unicorn. Yes, Missing Mimic. Our panda of perpetual pondu. Yeah. The horse she rode in on is the fucking rainbow unicorn on Live Me. I love that shit. You guys are fucking hilarious. Mm-hmm.
That the name Negs is attached to it. Okay, then how's this work for you? The whole new guy, Dutch. Okay.
I cannot believe he can fucking say that shit with a straight face. All right, I'm a whole new guy. My name's Dutch now, guys. Don't fence man. Of course, Ma and Pa Curly paid for the vacay. Yes, it was their annual vacation, annual Curly family vacation, Oceanside, minus Ryan this year. That's too bad.
What's going on, Beth? What's up, Jay Lee?
My name's Dutch now, guys. Wait, hold on. We do not want to miss him welcoming all of his friends and supporters.
Name Negs is attached to it. Okay, then how's this work for you? The whole new guy, Dutch. Okay. What's going on, Beth? What's up, Jay Lee? We got my love in the chat. We got Anna Nicole. But if you just go take a transcript from one of my streams, from Live Me, probably last night, and just forget that it's me saying it. Just forget it's me. And read it.
Nobody can watch your live me's because you block everybody off a live me. And when you're blocked on somebody from somebody's live me, you can't even watch. So no, nobody has any fucking clue what it is you said on the live me. Why don't you unblock everybody? Dutch equals a butch female boyfriend. Jasmine, that's a banger. Waffle House for everyone. Bradley D says he wants a multiple personality disorder so bad. Mm-hmm. Nicketh Bean says he has a dartboard where he picks his new identity weekly. Principal Todd's comments are not to be missed. Dutch, single gram, whatever the fuck. I'm done with you, sir. Principal Todd, that was a banger. Thank you for that.
And see how sensical it is, and then put yourself in other people's shoes.
Oh my God. Speaking of Butch with a hunch brioche, we're never going to watch any of the stream. That's okay, though. Principal Todd made a freaking tweet. Let's see if I'll be able to find him on Twitter real quick. Him, her, I don't know. Principal Todd. Principal Todd tweeted about Ron saying that he was going to hang a punching bag in the garage for his son. And Principal Todd said, hold on, because I want to read it. I'm not be able to find it. Damn it. Here it is. You guys ready? He said he's setting up a punching bag in his garage now for his kid. Why not just save money by turning around and letting him punch the hump? I swear that's the funniest shit I have read literally ever in my life. It's the best shit ever.
I know it's very easy for everybody
Oh yes, Ivana Have Sex makes us all laugh as well. Yes.
to believe what other people say about me, because why would a motherfucker lie, right? Why would a motherfucker lie? Because they
Hey Ron, why don't look at this sound, baby. Look at the screen. He's doing the meth itch. You see him scratching. He's doing the, the junkie scratch. Look at him. Hey Ron, why don't you save some money and just turn around and let your kid punch your hunch? This is great. Oh God, I'm so glad Ron came back to Rumble. There's nothing I love more than using Ron Corbin's content that he puts on the internet for my own content. Like this is what I'm all about on the internet. You know, this is what I do. Keep it above the belt, sir.
lie because they want your favor, they want your money. I could have that too by being a liar, grifter, and stuff like that. But my
Isn't that precisely why you and Clara have become friendly again with the Grift Gang and their fan fiction farmer friends? Ron? Like we don't see. Principal Todd says Ron is Rev. He just ain't lost all the weight to speed yet because Clara pays for food. Fucking Muppet. That's true. Ron is Rev. You're exactly right. He is. It's great. Wait till old Benny ages out and all the Bennies fall off, and all of Clara's dead aunt's money is over there in the Connections Cafe's bank account. Can't wait for that. Drama B says, Ron, here's some of your money. Thank you so much for the super chat, Drama B. I appreciate you. Hold on, let me put you on the board. There we go. Here's some of your money, Ron.
Achilles heel has always been honesty.
Belinda cried that she tested Ron's friendship and he ditched her. God, that's got to feel crazy right about now, huh, Belinda? You know, at the beginning of Clara's comeback stream over there on her Ban Evading YouTube channel last night, she made a really big deal about letting it be known and setting down the rule of law off top, and that she stated that no disrespect of Ron will be tolerated on her channel, and then if you come in there talking shit on or disrespecting Ron, that you would be permanently banned from her Ban Evading YouTube channel. She did. So then why is it that Clara's friend Belinda can still throw her little digs at Ron. To be sure, she doesn't go too far because she knows that's not allowed. And she's got to maintain her little friendship, alliance, and allegiance to Clara, at least at present, because that's the game she's been told to play by her little fan fiction farmer friends. Anyway, I digress. I'm not gonna lie, I started doing something here on my desk and forgot where I was going with that. So we'll just get back to Ron. That would be worth the ban, to be honest, Margie.
I'm not disheartened by anybody who believes somebody who genuinely just doesn't like me. They just don't like me. Like, I mean, like, you can not like somebody and still be fair. You can still be fair about whatever it is you feel, but it has to be
I'm sorry. Just remember this is his apology stream. So this he's like, hey guys, you can not like me, but we can still, be fair.
based on reality. It can't just be based on emotion. And you can't base your feelings, your emotional, your feelings of someone on whether or not they are worthy of the same treatment that you allow other people to have. It's gotten absurd.
What the fuck is he talking about?
Um, a lot of this stuff's not. It's not. There's nobody's making content. Nobody's having fun anymore. Nobody's.
Speak for yourself, jabroni. We're having a blast over here. That's too bad though. You don't have fun on the internet anymore. Clara doesn't have fun on the internet anymore. Nobody ever had fun over at Belinda's or Gigi's. Man, that's too bad. Can't relate. I'm over here creating something. I even sell my arts and crafts to my friends on the internet and we have a good time. Langley's having fun. Drama's having fun. We're all having fun over here. It's too bad you and your friends don't have fun. I wonder why. Is it because you allowed the lot of you, Ron, Clara, Belinda, Gigi? Maybe you guys aren't having fun at this anymore because you allowed the fucking farmers to come in and tell you what the fuck to do and turn all of you into their fucking puppets. That's too bad you allowed that to happen and now you're not having fun. I wouldn't be having fun either if I were you. Your life, both online and off, look absolutely fucking miserable, and I would want no part of that. I wouldn't want any part of Gigi's life and what that appears to be like. Gross. Or Hillbilly Belinda. Are you fucking kidding me? Stuck sweating her ass off in that tin can of a trailer in bumfuck Tennessee with a man who wouldn't even marry her until he needed health insurance because he's dying of COPD and liver failure. No, thank you. Chain smoking in the fucking double wide. It's not even a double wide. I know it ain't. Nobody likes you except for that 159-year-old pool bucker, Jana, and that deformed, stunted dwarf called Beth. Fuck her and her missing chromosome. Thank you, Principal Todd. That is what we call around here a banger. Oh, look at Principal Todd following up with, rather than donate to Ron, Beth should go out and search for her missing fucking chromosome. Just saying. Oof. That is what we call around here a twofer. Thank you for that. Appreciate that. Ooh, Bradley D says, Belinda, bitch, I hope you include all that man's faults and sins in his obituary. Thank you, Bradley D.
Happy, to be honest with you.
Once you smoke him into the damn grave. Thank you, Bradley D. Yeah, I'm going to read it all together. Thank you for that. Belinda, bitch, I hope you include all that man's faults and sins in his obituary once you smoke him into the damn grave. Yikes.
Is there anybody happy in this hemisphere? Look at what everybody's doing.
I am. I'm fucking thrilled. I'm happy with my life every fucking day, no matter what I'm doing. Even on a Sunday afternoon, shampooing the carpets. I am thrilled. God, it sucks that you and all your friends are so fucking miserable. It sucks that you and all your friends are miserable fucking losers. Cannot relate.
Look at what everybody's doing. And I shared the link out because I really I had an epiphany the other night, and tonight I need
He had an
some closure. I
epiphany.
need somebody to come up here with a legitimate, like, it seriously. If I've said something, come up here and tell me what I said. Show me what I said. I have no problem if you know. Depends on who you are, because some people have shit coming as far as words, not real life stuff. But if you know, like, I'm getting along with your friend,
How are we to know who it is he's speaking to? Who does he want to come on up on panel so he can apologize to, and who not? Like, maybe that's why nobody ever comes up on your panel when you do these come up and talk to me panels that you like to do so fucking frequently. Why don't you just, invite the person by name? Because God only knows who it is you want to talk to and who you don't want to talk to. Just come up here unless freak.
or I've said something about
Exactly. How many times has he done this shit? No one wants to take your fucking link, sir. The only motherfuckers who will take this jabroni's link are Clara Hondra and Russ.
your friends. Come up here. I am willing to make things right. I am willing to wipe the slate clean with anyone, really. And
Gigi. Oh wait, that's right. He already did with Gigi.
and
Belinda.
I just feel like you know now's the time, because I'm not going to do this again.
Oh, he says now's the time because he's not doing it again. I'm gonna have to write that down. Wait a minute, where's my pen? What was the date? August 23rd. I'm gonna write this down on the back side of the paper where I have Belinda's lie list. August 23rd, 2024. Apology and move on. Ron says he's never gonna do it again. This is the last time. Never again will Ron put the link in the chat and ask people to come up and talk it out with him.
I'm not going to be having panels where hey, come up, argue with me.
Nobody
Hey,
ever
come up here and do
comes.
this. Hey, come up here and do that.
This is so much fun.
My interest in here we go with the internet.
Why won't Clara pay for some decent internet? That's what I want to know. Why won't Clara spring for decent internet? Now she's got her fresh ban evading YouTube channel, and she was roboting and all kinds of shit all over the place on her debut return to YouTube on my ban evading channel stream. Why is that, Ron? I'm asking Ron. Ron, I want you to tell us, and he will. Trust me, he will. He'll answer my fucking question. Why won't Clara pay for the good internet? Is that another way she holds out on the money she's sitting on by refusing to pay for decent internet while also crying and claiming that her YouTube channel, the one that she got terminated, was her sole source of income? As far as I can tell, this is both y'all's sole source of income. So how come she won't spring for the decent internet? I just gotta know. Alex said, Claire, stop being cheap. Oh, hold on. Principal Todd has an answer for that. Principal Todd says because Claire is broke, her aunt's money wasn't all she claimed it was. Her aunt spread that money around. She wasn't about to waste it on her failure of a niece. Principal Todd, I think you're right. I think she's running real low. I don't think she got as much as she claimed to Ron she would. I think maybe Clara was spending her dead aunt's money before her aunt died and before she knew what she really had coming to her. That's wild, huh, Clara? Fucking wild. I love it. Yeah, I'm sure she has a little bit of change left in an account somewhere, or at least she's lying to Ron and saying she is. Otherwise, he would have been done put her out on her ass because she has delivered on absolutely fucking nothing. None of the promises. Not even this. Not even this Ron and Gigi made good and the farmers are in all of their chats and everybody's friendly again and Belinda can't ever cover Ron or Claire again because now she's friends with them again and they're all one big happy family. She didn't really even deliver on that, now did she? It wasn't Clara who delivered that to him as she promised back in 2022, remember? Principal Todd says Clara hasn't gotten Botox in a year. There's your answer. Oof. I think you're onto something there. Wasn't Clara who delivered this reunion, this getting the band back together? This isn't Clara's work, although I'm sure she's going to probably try to take credit for it, at least to, uh, at least old Hunch over there. No. You know who delivered this for you, Ronaldo. Ultimately, who you have to thank for this, don't you? That's right. Me, Yaba, Tragic, and AK. Because were it not for us and our ongoing issues with said people, your little reunion never would have happened. Clara would still be failing to provide and make good on her part of the deal, something she promised you back in 2022. You just let that sink in.
My fucking back hurts, dude.
So she has nothing to offer. Oh my God, he's walking away from the camera.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, with the fucking skin straight out powder. It'll matter.
It's great.
On my mobile data.
I want to have sex and get your hump out of my face.
I know we're waiting. I don't know if you guys could hear me. Yeah, let's try this. Let's do this. What could be sucking up bandwidth on my fucking computer? All right, let's see what we got here. Positive grid. Yeah, we don't need that exit. Thank you very much, sir. Links. Okay. Close that. I don't see anything that could be sucking up the bandwidth. I don't know if it's just been shit for everybody or what.
I don't know, guys. I mean, should we tell him? Hold on. Ah! God dang it. Hold on. Be right back. What the hell? Shit. Y'all should see my struggle right now. All right. I wish you all could see it, but you can't. Should we tell him? Should we tell him what the problem with his internet is? I know what the fuck his internet problem is. For one, he's using the free internet that you get with the school. Okay, fine. We know that. But, dude, you sat yourself down in the fucking basement. Or he's hardwired, isn't he? Never mind. Didn't he say something about having run the coax all by himself? He's hardwired. Never mind. Lissy, thank you so much for the super chat. Speaking of mobile, what about all them ailments, right? Oh, I meant to heart that. There we go. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you. There we go. Come back
Give me
to
a
us.
second.
Come back to us, Ronnie.
I'm going to see what's going on.
This is great. Wow. You would think he lived like way out in the sticks or something. You know?
All right, I am going to reboot my entire computer. Hang on a second.
I'm sorry. This is comedy to me. It really is.
Okay. All right. I'm going to reboot my entire computer. I'll be back.
So is it the internet or is it the computer that needs upgrading? That's crazy, Ron. And we're supposed to take you and or Clara seriously. I mean, hell, Peanut don't even have these problems. Does she? They don't want me to have high speed internet. I should get that on my own soundboard. That's one of my favorites. I'm not going to bop through this. I want to see how long it takes Ron to get his shit together. You know, he doesn't have these problems on Live Me because he does it from his phone. Principal Todd said, doesn't matter. He claims to be a producer. He long ago should have figured this shit out. Oh my God. I don't think, did we get to the part the other day where he was saying he was going to be shooting that commercial for the tattoo shop next door and he was doing it all on his phone? And he's dead ass serious. Babe, that's what I was just talking about. You think he filmed that commercial yet? He was supposed to film it this weekend on his phone using these little microphones that he got off the, I shit you not, I'm not making this up. He got those little microphones you see on the TikTok shop or whatever for like $5. And he's like, I can film and edit the commercial on my cell phone. It'll be in 4K. He's like, these people, they're out, out there buying $8,500 cameras, and I can do that on my phone. So yeah, he's supposed to be shooting a commercial for the tattoo shop, filming and editing on his phone this weekend. I can't wait to hear how it went. Surely that's what he's down there doing. Surely Clara and Bug are at the store because it is Sunday, it's the weekend. And surely Ron is next door filming the commercial for the tattoo shop. Oh, here he is.
All right. I
Here's
don't know
our
how many people I lost, but I'm back. Run, tell dad. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah,
blah,
go
blah.
tell everyone he's
Okay.
back.
There we go. Okay. This might work. This may not work. I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, are those his
Oh
messages
boy.
open that he's
Fucking
showing?
stupid commercial.
Who's he talking to? Let's see. Mom, Clara, Mommy, and Clara. Oh my God, that's literally who he's talking to. Oh, wait. And Beth. Mom, Clara, Mom and Clara, Beth.
Commercials. Hey, we still got 99 people. Thanks for hanging around, guys. I appreciate you.
Oh, hold on. Something for you says, you know why he's called Dutch? He's the main character from Predator. Always something leading back to Predators. He's creepy as fuck. No, I didn't know that. Something for you. Oh my God. He'll be at the store more just so he can flirt with Liz. If DC shows up, he'd get angry and ask why she's cock blocking him. Mom, Clara, Beth.
Okay, cool. It looks like it's steadied out now. All right. Just needed the hard boot, man. Just needed to fucking reboot it, dude.
He is motherfucker. First of all, look at the size of those pupils. Do you know do you know what that's a sign of when people walk around with their pupils the size of fucking dinner plates like that? I do. That means said person is on some serious psychiatric medications. Typically, antipsychotics and mood stabilizers have this effect. You know what he looks like? He looks like what's that dude's name? Anyway. It is not coming to me. It'll come to me. Anyway, that's pretty shocking. 15 minutes and 36 seconds, and he had to reboot his whole computer. What? Did you not reboot before you started your very important apology video live stream? Guppy says, making bread. Sorry I'm late. Totally fine, Guppy. Glad you're here. Catch the first part on the replay. Thank you. See you there. It's one of those things I haven't seen. I just know is true. Ron's goatee resembles Clara Scooter long grain whiskey. Prove me wrong. Wow.
Okay, so let's start again. Let's start again. Don't be afraid to come up here and talk to me. I am not.
Don't be afraid to come up here and talk to me. Hey, Bammer girl. Nice to see you.
This is my last. This is my last time doing this, man. Because I've got I've got plans of a podcast with with some buddies.
What?
I
What? He's planning a podcast with some buddies? This is the first I've heard of this. What is he talking about? What is he talking about? A podcast where, when, about what, with buddies, whom?
got plans, and they don't involve any of this shit. And I mean, like, it is really. I'm really concerned for a lot of people's mental health, and maybe a little bit my safety, just a whole lot.
Is he
You
fucking
feel me?
serious? Is he fucking serious?
So
Him and his female girlfriend are literally the only ones around here talking about, I'm armed and I went looking for you, and have the audacity to sit there talking about, I'm worried about my safety. Get out of my face. Dude, I cannot think of Matthew McConaughey. That's who he looks like. When I had that still up a minute ago, and I was like, he looks like Matthew McConaughey. Now you guys got to help me figure out what movie it is I'm talking about that he looks like. I'm pretty sure Matthew McConaughey plays a gay dude in the movie that I'm thinking about. And go.
like,
By the way,
I,
the winner of that contest about the song that I said the song lyrics, and then I said whoever guesses it first can win some from my merch store. I posted on my community tab who the winner was, but I've not yet heard from them. If you're in chat or you listen on the replay, get a hold of me. Otherwise, I'm gonna pick the second place winner, Dallas Buyers Club. Yes, thank you. Yes, Amy May, the AIDS one. Yes, I want to watch that. I'm gonna write that down. Babe, will you watch the movie with me? Hold on. Dallas Buyers Club. I've seen it before. It's a really good movie. Does he or does he not look like Matthew McConaughey's character in Dallas Buyers Club? What's the dude's name? Do you guys remember? Mm-hmm.
I don't really feel that people have the right to make others feel unsafe and to violate the sanctity of their homes and where they live, their cities, and all this other shit.
He cannot be fucking serious. Is he serious? Does he think anybody is going to take him serious in this horse shit that he's saying? That shit he's trying to get at?
You feel me?
No, nobody feels you. You're stupid.
So, like, I don't really feel that people have the right to make others feel unsafe
You're right.
and to violate the sanctity of their homes and where they live, their cities, and all this other shit.
You don't have the right to make me feel unsafe. I have the freedom to travel about this state and this country freely, and I shouldn't be made to feel that my life and safety is in jeopardy if I decide I have business in Connersville, Indiana, of which none of it involved you at any point in time. Has any of my business in Connersville involved you, Ronald Corbin, in any fucking way? I have left you alone. I've made zero contact with you. I have not sought you out in any way, shape, or form at all. You're a fucking delusional freak. And I've about had it with you and your female girlfriend. Slandering me, lying on me, falsely accusing me of all kinds of fuck shit. Aw, baby, thank you so much for joining memberships. I hope we're not in the negative now. Things are tight around here, that's for sure. Just teasing. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. I have the freedom to go anywhere I fucking please for any reason. Any reason at all whatsoever. And yet, for some reason, you take my freedom and my moving about this state and this country freely, minding my own business that has nothing to do with you, for some reason, in your delusional mind, you take that as some sort of threat against your safety and that of your family and your property? Dude, you're fucking crazy. I am not the one under the care of a psychiatrist being prescribed and consuming mind altering chemical pharmaceuticals used to treat serious mental illness. Antipsychotics, sir. Clara, are you listening? Before you get too big for your fucking britches and let the Kiwi farmer fan fiction friends gas you and your female boyfriend all the fuck the way up and out of every single fucking dollar of your dead aunt's money and into the county fucking jail. Continue. Ronaldo. Rachel Langley, thank you so much for the super chat. She says, let the kids eat, and eat they shall. Thank you so much for the super chat, Langley. Love you so much.
Shit, you know. Just
Langley coming in with the food stamp money, honey.
simply because they don't like you.
Oh, right, Nikki, but Clara can come to our town for no reason, claim she will park outside our house on the public street, and we can't do shit about it. But I can't go to a public building where a lot of exchanges take place because of safety. Yeah. You mean to tell me that me going to observe a court hearing in person was totally not legitimate reason to be in Connersville and that it's really just stalking? Yet Clara drove the same exact 2.5 hours each way trip to come to my city where I live and my family lives to go down to the courthouse and basically hand deliver an email, because that's how I communicated with the court reporter to obtain transcripts, was via email, 100% via email. Guess what? That's how Owl also communicates with all court reporters to request her transcripts, via email. Nobody, not even me, when I live in the same fucking city as the court and the court reporter, has had to travel in person to a courthouse to request transcripts for anything. Yet you want us to believe that Clara driving 5 hours round trip to the Floyd County Courthouse to request transcripts to hand deliver an email with a totally perfectly legitimate reason to be there? Bullshit. Bullshit. And then what did she do before she even got home? Post a picture of the stamp that reads Clerk of Floyd County Superior Court 3 and the date on it on her Instagram. And for what? Ron, why did Clara need to post on Instagram that she drove a 5 hours round trip to hand deliver an email to the court clerk in the town I live in? Of course she rode by the McMansion. She absolutely drove by the McMansion. She would not have been able to contain herself. Why would she drive a 5 hour round trip to hand deliver an email and not take a swipe by the McMansion? I can hear her now. I did not. You have no proof of that. Motherfucker, I didn't drive by your house. I don't even go in and out of town anywhere near your house. My entry point for where I come into Connersville is 7 miles south. 7 miles south of your grandma's house. The farthest I've gone into Connersville is the Taco Bell, which is what, probably 3-4 miles away from your grandma's house. Have I ever taken to the internet and been speaking directly to you and Claire and said, I can park my car right outside your house, right on your street, and I can just sit there and you can't do nothing about it? Have I said anything like that? No, I haven't. Has Clara? Yes, she has. Clara said she can park her car right outside of our house on a public street and she can sit there and we can't do shit about it. Oh, but I'm the fucking stalker. I'm the danger. I'm the reason you have to arm yourself. I'm so dangerous and stalky and unhinged and such a threat that you, upon hearing that I am in Connorsville, 7 miles away from your location, your immediate reaction, according to you, is that you armed yourself with at least 2 firearms and went looking for me. Give me a fucking break. You're a joke. Your girlfriend's a joke. And I fucking triple dog dare either one of you motherfuckers to try to haul me or my wife into court about fucking anything. Anything. I fucking dare you. Oh, uh, yeah. We'll get to Clara's stream. Maybe not today, but we're going to get to Clara's stream and her little bullet point history list that she went down. She was literally reading whatever this document is that she's been working on for months and months and months that she keeps flashing little, you know, little snippets of around or whatever. She's literally reading it. Okay, we'll talk about it, bitch. But like I said, I fucking double dog dare you, bitch. Double dog dare. Christy, thank you so much for gifting 5 Samantha Jean memberships. Monica Baja, welcome. True Blood, Discarded Roses, Pinky Pearl, and Mandy77. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. I have no idea. As per usual. Oh, there it is. Jesus. I got to shake them out, guys. Shake them out of the tree, ladies. Oh, you're going to be on with me tomorrow to watch DC stream? Oh, babe. I can't wait. That's right. We're starting our new schedule. I know that Yaba announced it in the support group, but I haven't really touched on it here. Me and Yaba are going to start streaming together twice a week. That's right, twice a week. On Mondays, Yaba is going to be on my channel and she will stream with me. And on Fridays, ladies, on Fridays, I will be on panel with Yama and the support group. It's like a little treat. You know, you get to start the week with the both of us on my channel, and you get to end the week with both of us over on hers. And you never know, we might be doing some from the bed, on the phone, live streams, late night with Sam and Yaba, pillow talk from our bed. We might start doing those more often too. You never know. We'll see. We will see. As Ron would say, it's up to you. Christy, thank you so much for gifting the memberships to my channel. I appreciate your support. Sorry if you missed anyone. Ron stressed you to eat. What are you eating? Bradley, thank you so much for being a member for 12 months. We do love our basic Betties. Thank you for supporting my channel. Baby, will you bring me a drink? Will I be wearing the cat pajamas Moritz is live? Yes. Anytime I stream at night from our bed, I will be wearing the cat pajamas. Yes, absolutely. You bet your ass that one, babe. Yaba says exit out. Exit out what? Yeah. Oh, okay. Wait, no. Let me go back up. Let me see. Hold on. Hold, please. Oh, here we go. Nicketh Peen said Negs leaked messages to Lava Lamp about DC making that trip and how obsessed. Oh, yes, about how obsessed she was with y'all. Yes. Matter of fact, I would love to share that particular message on screen if anybody wants to put it in the DMs. All right. Back to you, Ronaldo. What time is it? Oh my God.
I mean, like, it's oppressive, it's dictatorial, and
Right, last minute, Laura? It's always a good time. Thank you. I appreciate your appreciation and your support. Maritz's life, yes, I will always wear the cat pajamas. So if you ever see one of us go live on our channel at night, later in the evening and we're in bed, just know I'm wearing the cat pajamas. You know what? Maybe I'll change my audio avatar for those streams to that picture of me eating chips and salsa in my cat pajamas. I love that picture. I hear Ronaldo has put that in his intro. Hold on. We're at 1649. I think it's the first image in this intro. Oh, no, it's not. Is it? No. Anyway, I'll show you. Now you want cat pajamas too? I love those cat pajamas. That was one of the best gifts my wife has ever received. Mhm. Hey, Chantel's Uncontrolled Type 2. Is it in yet, Scatman Peen? Nice to see you. Oh, hell no, said Timu. Timu Ron is pathetic.
Like a lot of people aren't going to tolerate it. I'm definitely not tolerating it. There's only so
Wait,
much
I forgot what he's talking about.
of their
I forgot what he's talking about. What's he not tolerating? I have to know. Promise, thank you for being a member for 5 months. Hey, Shaman Chat, doing weekly food prep. Promise, I must know in the chat. Please let us know what your weekly food prep is for the week. I'm sure we could all use and appreciate the ideas and inspiration. Maybe we should start doing some shit like that. We can all get together on Sundays, and after we get done reading these assholes for filth, we can exchange like food, like what's everyone prepping for lunch and dinner this week. I'm really into the for breakfast anyway, the overnight oats. Mhm. I say that, but then I make 3 and I eat 1. There, I've confessed. Anyway, promise. Thank you for being a member for 5 months. Barbara, thank you so much for the super chat. Can't wait. I love listening to you and Yaba. Thank you so much. I love listening to me and Yaba also. It's a good time always.
homes and where they live, their cities, and all this other shit, you know? Just simply because they don't like you. I mean, like, it's oppressive, it's dictatorial, and like a lot of people
Ron's oppressed. I love it. I love it when Ron never misses an opportunity to be oppressed. I fucking love this shit.
aren't going to tolerate it. I'm definitely not tolerating it. There's only so much you could do. There's a lot of this stuff you can't control, and that's been my biggest problem. Is like we're
Last minute, Laura, you have good intentions too. Yeah, like I have a vat of cottage cheese in the refrigerator. I probably should not have said that and reminded my wife that my vat of cottage cheese is still in the refrigerator unopened.
worried about control
I'm kind of into like Honey Crisp apples and cottage cheese right now. Oh, I love that shit.
and all the chaos. You can't control the chaos because you can't. Like, how can
White man's burden. Stacy says, not the oppressed straight white male. Stacy, I think that's the first comment I've seen you make in the chat all day. And I love it. Not the oppressed straight white male. I feel like that's like exactly what your voice sounds like too. Am I right? Am I pretty fucking close? I think I am. You're obsessed with a panini recipe from HelloFresh. Well, we don't all have to subscribe to HelloFresh to enjoy a panini like that. If you would want to share the recipe, Flushimu,
I control what
blend the cottage cheese with a packet of ranch seasoning. Oh, to do that instead of ranch dressing. Ooh, perhaps. Stacy says I couldn't keep that one in. Girl, and I'm glad you didn't. I'm glad you let it out.
people do.
Campbellina, what the hell is cottage cheese bread?
I can't. I can't.
I'm gonna make all the haters and the fail farmers listen to this fat lesbian talk about food for like the remainder of the stream. I can literally hear their heads exploding because I won't just shut the fuck up about food and get back to Ron. Cottage cheese and potato chips. Hey, if you guys haven't seen on my Twitter, I posted it like yesterday, the day before. Lay's has listen to me now, a honey butter Lay's potato chip. I found it at Walmart. Go find it. You have no idea. I love honeydew too, DG, but do you know my wife prefers cantaloupe to honeydew? Who prefers cantaloupe to honeydew? Nobody. Nobody. But I like honeydew and red grapes. What's it feel like to know there's a man and his female girlfriend who think about you and Yaba 24/7? No, I can't get you tickets. It's disturbing. It is disturbing. Oh my God, Camby. Yeah, but the chili cheese Fritos are not good for you.
There's no way.
Oh, it's on TikTok. Am I supposed to find it myself? WNC Tar Heel, what you do what? Hippie Peace hates honeydew but loves cantaloupe. You're backwards. Comfort hates honeydew. How? How do you hate honeydew? Janice said it. You're with Yaba. Cantaloupe wins. I'm working. What? Alex? Bama girl? How? Oh, hell no, hates honeydew? Well, I guess once again I was dead fucking wrong, huh? Apparently, the question is who likes honeydew over cantaloupe? I can't believe I'm so wrong. Amy May says honeydew is kind of blah. I don't think you guys are getting the right ones. You have to get, I mean, you can get a gross honeydew. Yeah. And I could see how you would hate it. But if you get the right honeydew, I am not weird when it comes to food. No, listen, I'm telling it. Listen, this morning, Yapa comes in here. She is so proud of herself because she scored the last what is it? The last uncrustable. And so she had to waltz in here to let me know that she scored the last uncrustable and she was so proud of herself. Biggest cheesy grin on her face. She is so excited that she scored this. And then on the on the TV, there was a commercial because I've been watching that Peacock series or whatever, the Peacock documentary about Scott Peterson. And Peacock's got commercials, man. Like the minute you pause, that shit goes to a commercial. It's really kind of unnerving. But anyway, so she's standing dead in front of the TV. She's eating this uncrustable. And I pause it. So this commercial comes on, and the commercial is for some chicken taco at Zaxby's, I think. I think it's a Zaxby's chicken taco. And she's like, hey, that looks good. You can make me that. She's like, what is that? A chicken strip? But you have to understand, Yaba is the pickiest eater on the fucking planet, unless the food is something that like a toddler would eat. Fucking uncrustables, uh, chicken strips. Like, if we go out to eat, there's a 99.99% chance it doesn't matter what fucking restaurant we're at. There's a 99.99% chance she's getting fucking chicken tenders. She's like, you can make me that. That looks so good. What is that? A chicken tender, some lettuce, some tomato. That looks like cilantro, some kind of sauce. She's like, that looks so good. She's going on and on and on about how good this fucking chicken taco looks. I was like, you would. I was like, you would like that. It's a fucking chicken tender. Yeah, she's a chicken tendy adult. She is. She eats like a fucking toddler. Not the tendies. But it was so funny though, because she's literally pointing at the TV and going on and on and on about this fucking chicken taco while she's got this uncrustable in her hand. I probably should have kept all that to myself. Sorry, babe. Boy, she's gonna make me pay for that. It's fine. That shit was so fucking funny. No, she does not eat the dino nuggies. No, she's very snobby about the chicken tendies and the nuggets. She said, yep. No, she does not. You heard she likes Lunchables too. Yes, she loves a Lunchable. It's true. P Day 2 days says, yeah, but you're solo with a bigger dick. I can't. Okay. It's
There's
probably
no way to control what what they're gonna do. There's no way to predict. I mean, I could predict it, but there's no way to control it.
don't fence me in. There's no fucking way on God's green earth Yaba is going to try Dr. Prager's broccoli bites. I can tell you that right now. She might lie to you. She might lie and say, yeah, I tried them. She's not going to try them.
I just want everybody to know that it would be
She
real
is a
nice if
vegan
people could
snob.
get back to making content. I am. Like actively, we're planning it. We're gonna have a podcast with three middle-aged guys from three different walks of life: a chef, a tattoo artist, and me.
There it is. Thank you, Jesus. Yes. A chef, a tattoo artist. I wonder who that's going to be. Hold on. I'm writing it down. Chef, a tattoo artist, and Ron. And what are you? What are you? Let me guess. Your pizza owner? I said pizza owner because I was reading Yaba's comment. A business owner who once wore a pizza pan around his neck and was traumatized by his third grade teacher. And then was traumatized again by it 40 years later when a fat, mean lesbian on the internet called your elementary school to see if you were lying about your third grade teacher's name. That's the only reason I called that school. I just wanted to do a little, investigative journalism fact checking. What did he say the teacher's name was? Miss Campbell? I don't remember. It wasn't Miss Campbell, was it? Because I'm pretty sure my third grade teacher's name was Miss Campbell. I went to Apollo Elementary in Titusville, Florida. And for third grade, my teacher's name was Guess Coleman. That's what it is. Well, my third grade teacher's name was Mrs. Campbell. And guess what her first name was? I'll tell you. Guess what her first name was? You'll never guess. Jean. Jean Campbell. That was my third grade teacher's name. Okay, anyway, wait. Oh, really? Can I get a timestamp for that? Thank you. Okay, I'm going back to this. I have to tap this back and I have to hear it. I have to hear this.
I just want everybody to know that it would be real nice if people could get back to making content. I am. Like actively, we're planning it. We're gonna have a podcast with three middle-aged guys from three different walks of life: a chef, a tattoo artist, and me. Right?
I
And
have an
that's the
idea.
type of stuff.
Shut up. I have an idea. I wouldn't bring the tattoo artist guy into your expose him to your online internet stuff. That did not end well for you the last time, sir. Might I remind you, Zeeth, and how that turned out. So I maybe wouldn't do that. But please, do whatever you're gonna do. I have an idea though. Why don't you do a podcast with, I don't know, Gigi? That would be fun. That's something we would tune into. Wake up, Maggie. Thank you so much for the super chat, girl. I couldn't find those honey butter chips anywhere around me, so I ordered a bag off Amazon. You had to have them. Good choice. I don't know how much you had to pay to get a bag of the Lay's honey butter potato chips off the Amazon, but whatever it is, it's going to be worth every penny. I assure you. I cannot wait to hear back from you. Wake up, Maggie. Let me know. I'm a fan of the honey butter. Thank you so much for the super chat and for supporting my channel. You go, I guess, go ahead and add the cost of the super chat to the cost of the bag of chips. Oh God, that's not what I wanted.
I brought you a drink because
Not
if
what I
you're
wanted.
control type 2 diabetes, I figured that
You're
was
full
gonna
of
be
shit.
it.
I can't believe you
Come on,
said that.
guys, come on.
Yeah, get these
Come on.
heathens.
Somebody has the uncontrolled type 2 diabetes, and it's not
Take
me.
this shit back with you. I do not want it. You didn't take the dogs either. She left the dogs in here. Hello, sweet babies. Hello. Oh, are you gonna be good boys and girls? Take a little nap. Unbelievable. What were we talking about? Do I put butter on muffins too, Cancer Warrior? No, not anymore. I'm gonna lie. There's a time when I might have. Long time ago, though. Long time ago, before I was fat. Probably part of the reason I ended up being fat. It's fine.
That people
I'm gonna have to take your wrench because now you're getting out of control. I don't know why you're telling. Look at his face. Look, babe. Look, babe. Look at the still.
really want to see. You may think that like over here in this little realm of drama that 1,000 viewers is a lot. It is not. 4,000 viewers isn't shit either.
Can we stay on topic here? I don't stop derailing the chat. Did you hear what he just said? Listen.
Artist and me, right? And that's the type of stuff that people really want to see. You may think that like over here in this little realm of drama that 1,000 viewers is a lot. It is not. 4,000 viewers isn't shit either.
Yeah, guys, 4,000 viewers ain't shit. Just ask Ron Corbin. Failure, loser. Hey, Cancer Warrior.
And it's a genre that can be like snatched away pretty quick too, you know. Because, you know, there are other horrific dramas out there. Like I could throw Cyrax up on the screen. I could throw a million other people up on the screen. But what people really don't like is people being victimized constantly because you fucked up. So this is it. This is the only time I'm going to do this. There's the link. Come on up. I'm not going to yell, but I'm not going to tolerate lies or any disrespect because I am curious. I would like to talk to members of other communities. I'm curious.
That's so crazy because look at this screenshot that I just got. This is from Clara's stream last night. Her comeback stream on her Bannovating YouTube channel. There's Clara, as you can see. And there's Belinda in chat. So Belinda, I didn't, like I said, I didn't watch the stream. I did get a couple of clips, but apparently Belinda was in Clara's chat last night. Oh no, is this now? So sorry. Okay, so Belinda is in Clara's chat now. And I know yesterday, well, I don't know. I don't be watching her. Hold on. I know last night Clara made a big stink about nobody's going to disrespect Ron in her chat. And if you disrespect Ron in her chat, you're going to be banned permanently from her YouTube channel. So does this mean Belinda has to stop talking shit about Ron? Because let me tell you what, I happen to know for a fact Belinda's still talking mad shit on Ron. So how come Belinda has a pass to talk mad shit about Ron and she can still be in Clara's chat, but anybody else is going to get blocked for life? Isn't that interesting? All right. And then look at this. Look at this one. Hold on. Look at this one. Down here at the bottom. Dutch Dublin, that's Ron, says, why y'all give Clara a ton of thumbs up and ratio me LOL. That is fucking hilarious. I love that for you, Ron. Do you really want us to answer that for you, Ron?
Curious as to what you've been spoon fed about me because this is it. This is it. Last one. Last one. Come up, talk to me. There's all kinds of crazy rumors that go around about me. Doesn't mean they're all true, does it?
Oh,
You believe everything you hear on the internet? I don't. I don't believe everything I hear in real life because 90% of it's gossip and bullshit. If it's 90% bullshit in real life, why is it?
No, I can't get you tickets says this is the stream where he's begging Chantel to flag Gabba's channel and take her to court. He is
any different on the internet?
Oh my gosh, thank you for that. Didn't know.
With strangers? It's not. It's not any different. There's one person I would like to talk to.
Oh, who's that?
Whomever the person on Twitter is, you said I said something to your friend and I hurt their feelings. I would like to talk to you. You don't have to show your face.
Who the fuck is that? That's who he wants to talk to. He won't even say who it is. This is why nobody takes your link, Ron.
I would like to talk to your friend. So I'd like to know what I said. I deactivated my Twitter, by the way. I know somebody was taking claim to have taken it down. No, I did myself a mental health solid and deactivated it.
Who said they took Ron's Twitter down? Who tried to pull that bullshit? We know what happened, Ron. Everybody's clear on what happened. We know you took it down yourself. That's how you leave town when before your fuck shit goes down. Remember? Couldn't quite wait till your next trip to Pigeon Forge.
Because everything I read, it sounds like it's coming out of the mouth of beast who have forgotten their manners. Just period. It's all crude, rude, insulting. Hey, man, I used to be the king of that shit. I'm still the king. I still have the razor sharp tongue. However, I'm in no position to be doing this because it's been escalated to a level where listen, I know a lot of people out there like to troll, but there's some people that take things legally. That's the shit I'm tired of.
Well,
is
then
a
maybe you and your female girlfriend shouldn't be starting that shit all over the place. Do you ever think about that? You're the ones who started taking people to court, sir, ma'am.
bunch of greedy trolls, greedy assholes on the internet trying to get other people's money. That's what I'm over. And the court stuff. Right? You want to take me to court one more time for good old time's sake? Go ahead. What you'll tell them is
I can't tell you're over the court shit. Oh, you mean you're over the court shit because you got tossed out of the Hussey lawsuit? Is that why you're tired of the court shit? Because you're not going to get anything from anybody? If anything, you're on the verge of losing everything your grandma and grandpa ever worked for in life? Is that why you're sick of it? I don't know. Listen to you.
this time. What didn't I say this time, right? Really, really. I just see this is profound to me because people are willing to go the extra mile online, but they will not come up here and face the people that they abuse. That's cool. No, it speaks.
Well, literally, he just made the announcement like 74 seconds ago that he put the link in chat and he wants somebody who he won't name to come up. Who are you expecting to be watching you live in real time and jump on your link like that? You won't even say their name. How are we to know who it is you're wanting to talk to now?
Speaks volumes of your character. It does. It speaks volumes. I mean, like, coward
Who?
would be one way to describe it. Cowardly.
Look at this motherfucker won't even say the name of the person who he wants to come up on the panel and have a talk with. But he's calling them a coward because they didn't take. Did I miss it? Did he say the person's name? Did he say who the fuck he was talking to before he turned around 37 seconds later and called him a coward for not taking the link? Don't let me sit up and make an ass out of myself. If I missed it, let me know. But last I heard, he ain't saying who the hell he's talking to. Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? You know who you are, head ass. Exactly, Brioche. What is this shit?
Afraid of being afraid. Well, one, this is always a giveaway. When somebody won't join, 90% of what they're saying about the person who invited them are lies. They're lying. That's why they won't join.
Is he serious? Like, dude, is your mom watching right now? God. If this were my kid, obviously, this is how he's been his whole fucking life, almost 50 years. If I were this motherfucker's mom, there's no fucking way I'd sit there and subject myself to this horse shit. Because this is the man you raised, Cindy. It's fucking great. Wicked Crafter, thank you so much for the super chat. He's talking about AK Sam. He eventually says so. Oh, yes, I know. I know he eventually does. Thank you so much for the super chat. You're the sweetest. Thank you. But yeah, at this point in time, he's not said any names. How are we to know who you're talking to? What did Kimberlina say? Hold on. He wants Al in a bikini top again. Thank you so much for the super chat, Wicked Crafter.
And they'll get proven wrong.
Yeah, he eventually says he wants you to come up.
Do whatever you want. Right? What's up, Lex Pro? Do whatever you want. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't make you right. At the end of the day, it doesn't change the facts that everybody has now. At the end of the day, all of that remains true. It's true. It's going to be true today. It's going to be true tomorrow. It'll be true
This motherfucker always talking in riddles. Is it just me? Or is he talking in riddles?
forever. But every lie you say, the only people buying it are your communities of severely disabled, lonely, much older women who are throwing their
Babe, your dogs are snoring.
Social Security checks at you. Yeah.
Wait,
So if anybody
who's he talking about? Because I feel like he was talking about Yaba there. Because the other day he started going on and on about how I just found out that Yaba's audience is all old women on Social Security and she's taking all their money. Who's he talking about? See, this is why nobody takes the link. We can never make out who the fuck you're talking to.
wants to come up here on the panel. See, I wish that all the people that lied about me would do this. They would like be like, hey, here's a link. I said this about you. Come on up instead of blocking people. Come on.
I've taken the link. I see, and people aren't gonna fall for this shit. because they've seen me take the link more than once, and then I get up there and I beat your ass all around the internet with words, and then you rage quit and throw me off, and that's never any fun. Remember when I took Clara's link and she kept muting me? That was no fun either. Now, why would Clara mute me? She finally gets me up on her panel, on her channel at that, not even mine, on her channel. And she had to mute me. So, again, I ask, why the fuck would anyone take your link?
I'd like to talk to AK. I want to know why I'm going to jail. I worked today for like 7 hours, and you know, I hear all this crazy shit. I'm going to jail. I don't even know what I'm going to jail for.
And press X to doubt. I highly doubt there was any work going on. Why is it so? Okay, hold on.
Like, I just want to remind you that in my city, somebody shot up heroin inside of a nonprofit drug rehab needle exchange, and the police didn't do anything, and nothing happened to the nonprofit. So I must have done something serious.
Fallen Angel 69 _ 69. Thank you so much for this super chat. I'm not old. I'm only 32. He's mean. LOL. You're right. You're not old. 32 is young and fresh and sassy. Clearly. Thank you so much for the super chat, Fallen Angel 69 _ 69.
You don't want me to go live with you on TikTok because there are people who just don't like to see others have fun and report you for things that you're not doing. You're using tobacco. No, I wasn't. Not either time. That's a completely unfair, manipulative way to use the reporting system.
So you're a crybaby bitch on all platforms. I know I, for one, am not reporting Ron on TikTok. If it's to the point to where I'm having to chase Ron all over the internet and find him on the TikTok or the Rumble, I'm not reporting him. In fact, I will typically do my best to not get him to throw me out, lest I have to make a new account and chase this bastard all over again, you know? So it's most definitely not me. So whoever's reporting him on the TikTok, knock it off. But of course, as per usual, Ron didn't do nothing. I'm using tobacco products. I'm just smoking it out of a marijuana pipe.
But whatever. It's just TikTok.
He gets so ragey when he gets banned from TikTok, though. So ragey.
And everybody share this on Twitter and say that I have an open link. You can share the fucking link.
Okay, so he's already called his mystery guest, who he won't name, a coward for not taking the link. And now he's asking his 3 viewers to share the link on Twitter. Is Tragic the one who kept reporting his TikToks? Hey, Linguipster.
Nobody? I find that very hard to fucking believe.
Dude, you've been
Find that
online.
very hard. Tragic?
You've been live for 25 minutes. Ooh, Tragic? Hold on. Let's listen. Shut up, Samantha.
Nobody? I find that very hard to fucking believe. Find that very hard. Tragic? Where you at? Fedora? Where you at?
Oh, Tragic, Fedora. So wait, is this the list of people that he wants to squash beef with? We know he's already squashed his beef with Gigi, right? And I guess Belinda as well by proxy. So is this the list of people he further wants to squash his beef with? Interesting. Let's just keep note.
Did I? Can't tell. Anyway, Lexa Pro, I'm a big girl. I can handle it, and I have a good following. Cool. Thank you, Lexa Pro. Appreciate that, guys. Put some love in the chat for Lexa Pro. You guys support the channel too the same way, or through my Cash App, which will be right here. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. I almost deleted this, but I thought, you know, we need a channel for our. We need another channel for our podcast because we're going to be all over the place. Want me to share it on my CT? Yeah, if you want. Yeah, tell people that I got a link up. They want to come up and chat. I mean, it has to be a productive chat. First moment of gaslighting I detect, they're gone. This this is it. This is it. I'm moving forward. I've got 2 commercials to shoot. I've got a lot of work to do ahead of me that has very little to do with this, and I want to get this podcast going because it would
I cannot believe we are back full circle yet again to Ron's going to be doing a podcast. And I cannot believe that he's evolving people from his real life and business relationships. Like, I think it's going to be great. For one, I can't wait for it to happen. For two, I also know it's never going to happen. So there's that, right? Right.
be a lot more interesting than whatever it is.
Okay, hold on. No, I can't get you tickets. Says watch the one on 4 Weeks channel. Start at like the 15-minute mark and listen to him bitch about Yaba. It's so good. He's wearing the king hat. I think we watched some of that, didn't we? Oh wait, no, the one on 4 Weeks channel. Hippie Peace, thank you so much for being a member for 17 months. Forever Basic Betty. Is the podcast going to happen like the documentary? Yes, it's going to happen exactly like the documentary. Yes, that's exactly how the podcast is going to go down. Hippie Peace, thank you for your continued support of my channel. 17 months. I know it's been longer than that, girl.
People have been doing for 7 years. It's really gotten old. And I mean, like, again, anybody that'll listen gets all the names and all the deets. So would you rather have Cash App? I think Rumble takes a little cut, but Cash App gives it all to me. It's up to you. It's whatever's convenient for you, the viewer.
Yeah, whatever's convenient for you. However you want to give me your money. It's totally fine. I'm sure Clara was blasting his Cash App in the chat.
No, it wasn't.
The more money the viewer gives Ron, the less money Clara has to.
Directed at anybody. It was directed at anybody that comes up on the panel. And if I detect any gaslighting, gone.
Right, Hippie Peace.
I can't be convinced that I said something that I didn't. Okay, that's ridiculous and dumb.
Clara's about to hop on. Oh, there she is. You're right. There she is.
How's it going?
I just took bug out. And
Ah.
it is
Bradley D says he didn't sound like that back on Live Me. Give me diamonds or I'm kicking you out. Oh, yes, babe. Let me put that on there. Yeah. Thanks for reminding me. This dude right here is talking shit about us, calling us fat, having the nerve to talk about us in any way, shape, or form. I love that so much. Chantel's Uncontrolled Type 2. Is it in yet? Scatman Peen. Thank you so much for the super chat. I guess the callous use of a child didn't make money. I guess not. I guess not. It just didn't work out for you, did it? And it didn't chase us off the internet either, did it? I wonder what other unforeseen consequences those actions may end up bringing down on your head, Ron and Clara. One can only wonder. That's as far as it goes. Hold on. I got you, girl. Give me 1 second. Let me do this. And this. Do it like that. Close that. Slide her over. Hold on. Do. There we go. This tab instead. Nice. Thank you so much for the super chat. Chantel's Uncontrolled Type 2 and the support. We appreciate you. Wicked Crafter, thank you so much for the super chat. Diamonds are a girl's best friend afterlife. What? Okay. Thank you for the super chat. Wicked Crafter. Look at that fucking loser. Got the nerve to talk shit about us. To think that he's gonna do shit to us. Why don't you just keep sitting in the chat, in your female girlfriend's chat where she runs her cocksucker about all the mean things that the 2 fat lesbians did to you and her on the internet while she acts like she's gonna fucking do something about it. She ain't gonna do shit. She's already done. She's already shot her shot. I mean, come on. You spend like $1,600 for an attorney to fire off a cease and desist, and that ends with an apology from your side. I mean, come on. I, for one, am sick of listening to Clara and to Clara and Ron crying about it. You know, I just want them to fucking do something, but they're not going to. It's all a bunch of fucking horseshit. I would never have a conversation with someone who looks like that in real life. I don't think he understands that. Yeah, that's what you said. That's what she said when I showed her the picture. She's like, "This is what I mean. I would not fucking give a motherfucker that looks like that the time of day in real life." Like the outfit's bad enough. The outfit itself is bad enough. The shirt with the shorts, like that is bad enough. But then we've got, not only do we have black socks worn with shorts, which just I've never in my life myself, or nor have I allowed any of my children to wear black socks with shorts unless they're like, you know, the no shows or whatever, I guess. But those are fucking black ankle socks. Those are Hanes Her Way black ankle socks in those red shoes. Like, and what's with the hair? He's back into that Willy Wonka inspo, I guess. It's definitely giving Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. What do I know? Anyway, back to his live stream. Clara just joined panel. I guess this is going to be a longer one today. Oh God, we're already over 2 hours. All right, let me shut up. Look at it. Look at that still. How come? How is it? Why does Clara always making that face? Like that is I cannot tell. In fact, I'm going to screenshot it. I cannot tell you how many screenshots I have of Clara looking exactly like this. Exactly. He looks like the mentally ill person you chase out of the store every day. God almighty, look at these two.
So dark outside. It's so dark, and there was a dog that was howling in a backyard, so he started barking, and it was like a whole thing. So anyway, now we're back inside.
We had a hawk. That's what's been in the neighborhood. As you go out at night, you'll hear this sound, and then you'll hear it in different spots. And we were following it last night, and it was following us. It's pretty different for living in, suburbia.
Right.
Or or what do you call it, urban blightia.
Yeah, he doesn't care. Have you guys noticed how much she's been fucking with her hair ever since she turned the camera on? She has not stopped messing with that hair. Bitch had the nerve to talk about my hair. As if.
Yeah. Sorry, it's so humid outside. So nobody came up. What a shock, next. What an absolute shock.
It's so humid outside. Nicketh Peen, thank you so much for being a member for 22 months. Shamrocks, for sure. You should play foul, making her dumb accusations with her eyes closed. If I get to it, I will. If not, remind me tomorrow. We're already going long, Nikki.
Maybe they will now that you're up here.
Are they in the same house? Yes. Shavanan, Empress Shavanan, he's in the basement, literally in the basement, and she's on the main floor. And then they have an attic. They don't go in the attic in the summertime because they don't have air conditioning. Yaba says, I haven't had bangs since 8th grade. I cannot remember the last time I had bangs either. AK says, I was literally streaming with Alex while this was going on. LOL. Why would I bother? Yeah, well, I don't understand. I've had people expect me to leave my live stream that I'm hosting on my channel to take the link. But I'm here now on my channel and I've offered a link. And if you don't take it, you're a coward. Like, fuck off. I'm live on my channel. I'm doing my thing, talking to my people, making my money. Don't, because you decided you were going to cam up and think you were going to come in here swinging your dick. I'm going to take my link or you're a coward. Well, fuck you. I don't know who the fuck you think you are or where you think you are. But this ain't that and you aren't it. Goodbye. Jesus. You take the link or you're a coward. Fuck off. Yeah, AK's not talking to you, Ron. Stinky ass Ron, or your stinky, ugly girlfriend. who keeps lying on me, by the way. Yeah, exactly, Nikki. And when I would want to join anywhere, they wouldn't give me the link. Last time Ron gave me the link, Tragic was on panel and I smacked them both around. It's fine. Tragic, Tragic knows he had that shit coming. It's fine. It's water under the bridge. Anyway, where was I?
Maybe, or maybe not. Maybe they'll just stay on their own channel so that they can lie and make money. You know,
See, that tells you right there. She knew that AK was live on her own channel. Listen to her. Maybe they'll just stay on their own channel so they can lie and make money. What do you call it? Is that gaslighting? Would that be gaslight? You're weird. I guess they'll just stay on their channel instead of coming over here so we can make money. Clara, were you and Ron gonna make money if AK came on piano? Oh shit, hold on. I gotta check my audio. Hold on. Can you guys still hear me? I dropped my thing. Let me just make sure. Hold on. Stop cam. Can you? Okay, good. I gotta make sure the little thingy is still going. So you can still hear me.
That's an interesting way to make money. I thought in society when you lied, well, I mean that's how the way the news media makes their money, but you know.
well, I mean, look, I've had certain bones to pick with certain creators who have been lying about me for years. And I got fucking sick of it, the laziness and the entitlement and this need to drum up a hate mob and all this. And it gets exhausting. I mean, you of all people would know what that's like.
Oh no,
And
not at all.
and my tolerance level for it has gone through the floor. I'm so over it. I am so fucking over it. And look, I know goddamn well that the reason that when I started my stream tonight, I had like 120 or something people in chat, and they all left
Yeah.
because I wasn't talking about the topic that they expected me to talk about. Well, there's nothing to say. I've said what I have to say. So why would I go on Rumble or any platform and continue to repeat what I've been saying on Twitter? And I know that not everybody who sees us on Rumble, YouTube, whatever is on Twitter. I don't care anymore. I'm over it. I have had enough of these fucking lies. People going on.
Yeah, what are the lies? What are the lies? Say them. Tell us what we're lying about. You can't just say they're liars. They do lie. They're lying, lie to lie. Listen, when I came on here and I told you guys Belinda is a lying liar that lies, I came with a list. I had this is my lie list. Where's your lie list? Where's your lie list? All right. I got a list. You want me to make a list of all the lies DC tells, all the lies Ron tells? We can. Yeah, like my list of Belinda's lies. It's right here. Show it, bitch. Show it. Who stinks worse? Do you want to poll it? I feel like we've polled something similar to this very recently. No, a poll like that might get me in trouble. Now, come on. Just talk amongst yourselves. I've got my lie list right here. Okay, this is Belinda's lie list, and I will go ahead and I'll make a Ron lie list, and I'll make a Clara lie list. I have no problem doing that. I'm happy to do that. All right, sure.
To drum up hate mobs, people going on to try and make our lives miserable. I'm sick of it. I'm fucking sick of it. And then monetizing it, or asking for cash apps or whatever. I'm just fucking sick of it.
Nicothepine says the judge said no U.S. citizens can record or distribute court stuff. Is that explicit permission for me to do what I want? Nicothepine, that's an excellent question. I would say yes. And I pretty much know everything.
So I decided, fuck it. I'm going to talk about movies, and I'm going to talk about this case that was just decided in Australia. I'm not going to indulge.
Who the fuck wants to hear you talk about politics and some Australian case? What was the other thing she said? I don't even remember. Psych for Life says that sounds like fun and a great refresher to make a lie list. I agree. Like back when you were in middle school and you had the burn book. We'll have a book like that, but it'll be the lie lists. Maybe I'll publish it and print it and sell it on my merch store. I will also make it available by digital download. How about that? Would you guys be interested in that?
Your need for.
Don't fence me and said, Clara, shut up. I have been forgetting to listen. That's how much I give a fuck what Clara Frank has to say. I forget to listen, and then I have to tap back.
Me getting angry or popping off on stream. Fuck you. You know, the obligation, the burden is on you, not you, Negs, but the large you, to prove what it is that you are saying. You have to show fucking proof, not
Yeah.
instinct, not I think this happened. No, fuck you. If you are going to accuse somebody of something serious, then you goddamn well better have proof.
I'll call it 31. That is a clip that I am going to have to put on my little soundboardy thing. What is this? Friday, 8/23 apology. One, we'll call it 31. Clara is running her cocksucker. And why I'm writing this down. All right.
And nobody seems to offer up proof in this community you to prove what it is that I'm not going to indulge your need for me getting angry or popping off on stream. Fuck you.
I think we'll start it with the fuck you, which is 31, 36.
You know, the obligation, the burden is on you,
Yeah.
not you, Negs, but the large you, to
I
prove
like it.
what it is that you are saying. You have to show fucking proof, not instinct, not I think this happened. No, fuck you. If you are going to accuse somebody of something serious, then you goddamn well better have proof. And nobody seems to offer up proof in this community.
Well, no, it's not profitable.
Right. And I'm tired of people claiming that
I make pretty good money off the truth. I do. I come with my lie lists. I come with my receipts. I come with my proof. And I make pretty good. I mean, I do okay, for a part-time gig.
their lives are in danger or that they're being threatened.
Just a little something on the side, Clara.
Or that they're being
You'll know if I threaten you. You will know.
Let me give you an example. Okay, so AK was popping off in somebody's chat, I don't remember whose, about how her parents have been receiving envelopes with white powder, addressed to her. Okay. Next, you and I have had dealings with the postal inspectors. Right?
Oh,
Yes.
Lord.
I have had.
No, she's not. No, she's not going to pivot this over to some freaking box Katie sent in the fucking mail in her 3 hours long meeting with the postal inspector. You're not going to do it. I'm not going to allow it. I'm going to throw an absolute fucking fit. Maggie K, thank you so much for the super chat. I worry about you, Yaba, and others regarding the gun talk from Negs. Recording himself making such promises did not make him a stand your ground case. It makes it a premeditated crime. So much to lose. Yes. I couldn't agree with you more, Maggie K. And we are not the only ones who see it that way. Yaba said she has to tiptoe around him. Be careful with every word. Can you imagine what the hell she's putting herself through? And at her age, excellent point, babe. Excellent point. Maggie K, thank you so much for supporting my channel. I appreciate you. Not the postal inspector. Yes, please. Clara, tell us all about your experience with the postal inspector.
Dealings with the postal inspector. I'm not personally, but I knew of the postal inspectors when I was at Voice of America because they conducted an investigation.
He went off camera and left. He wasn't even quiet about it. You can hear him open the door. Listen, he's like, this bitch is gonna embarrass me talking about the time Katie sent a box and we had to go down and meet with the postal inspector and make absolute fucking asses of ourselves. He's like, I'm out. Watch.
Had dealings with the postal inspector. I'm not personally, but I knew of the postal inspectors when I was at Voice of America because they conducted an investigation into a rigged or an attempt to rig a union election. It brought in the Justice Department. It brought in, and it brought.
Did he just throw up or something? What was that? Did you hear that? They are so rude to each other. They hate each other. You can tell it. You can tell it. Bradley D says, Voice of America, bitch, don't make me laugh. Did you hear that, Clara? I'm going to read it again. Bradley D in my chat. He really doesn't like you or your female boyfriend, Ronaldo. He says, Voice of America, bitch, don't make me laugh. Who hates who more? Ron hates Clara or Clara hates Ron? Oof, that's a good one, but I don't want to get in trouble for the poll. YouTube's really cracking down. So, and we can blame. We have people like this to blame. YouTube doesn't allow their content creators to come on here and threaten violence or harass others. And now look what we've become. We can't even say certain things without getting in trouble because of people like them. Frankie the Chihuahua, thank you so much for being a member for 24 months. The postal inspector, is that like the no, it was the fire brigade. Frankie the Chihuahua. Is that like the fire brigade? Yes, I think so. Thank you so much for your support of my channel. I appreciate you. So I guess Clara was live for like an hour today while we were live at the same time. I thought, oh, I guess she would have gone at 2 o'clock. I've been here all day. Huh. I wonder how that went. Don't worry, we'll cover it. We might be a day or two behind on the Ron and Clara content, but it's totally fine. Bradley D says I have a special bone to pick with Clara because I really did like her back in the day. Now she's devoted her entire life to just being vile, right? Bradley D. AK says yes. The postal inspector lives with the fire brigade. You guys are so funny.
Brought in the postal inspectors because the rigging attempt happened through the mail. And I always thought that the postal inspectors were kind of like mall cops, that they weren't serious, like postal inspectors, who cares about them? They are unbelievable. What they did to bring down the DC madam. I mean, it's almost like they operate out.
We don't care about what they did to bring down the DC madam. We want to know what they did to bring down Katie, Big Bag Katie, because she sent a buck to your house. Look at that still. Would you? Would you? I wish it was a little clearer. I'm still going to go ahead and nab it though, just in case. It might come in handy in the near future. Wow, look at that. And look at this jabroni. Look at that.
Outside the boundaries of the Constitution in a lot of ways.
Katie in the box of dog treats.
It's really crazy. The point I'm making is that when it came to the union election rigging, they identified which staples the person had bought the paper at and the ink and everything else. That's how good they are. So if you are getting
and yet they did absolutely fuck all nothing about your little complaint about Katie accidentally sending you a box full of dog treats. There is no justice in this world.
Envelopes with white powder, which something tells me it is not anthrax. Okay, everybody relax. Call the fucking postal inspectors, bring them in and let them investigate. Or, or you can go into chats or go on stream and bitch about it.
That was gonna be my next guess, was let me guess what's happening. Instead of making a report, just throwing accusations around and sympathy seeking.
And trying to make super chats unsuccessful, you build your community, which nobody is joining because everyone hates you. Because you pull shit like this.
It's weird, dude. I mean, like if you're receiving, like if I received that.
Right. She knows what it is because she sent it. Just kind of like how we're slandering her and Ron and the entire Grift gang by saying that Ron is responsible for the DCS call when it was just coincidence that somebody called APS on Z on the same day, totally not related to Ron. Right, Clara?
Envelope with white powder, I'd be reported. I'd call the police. I'd be like, yo.
Yeah, I'm sure you would, Ronaldo. I'm sure you would.
This is maybe biohazard. I mean, if I was that concerned about it.
Yeah.
I'd be just sitting around and fucking bitching about it on the internet and telling everybody they're going to jail. That's what concerns me. It's a spiral of mental illness amongst everybody. And
the nerve of you talking about mental illness amongst anybody while you're sitting there with your pupils the size of dinner plates. Dude, we can see that you're on Thorazine or a fucking equivalent, my guy.
And they don't realize
he is just this side of the fucking Thorazine shuffle.
That their ideology is completely oppressive to other people.
Yeah. I mean, I am currently being accused of being involved in a conspiracy with Strawberry Douche on Kiwi Farms and somebody named Nazarin whatever, whom AK is convinced is Ronan Olive, who's currently in chat. Okay. I don't know anybody named Nazarin. I have never in my life communicated privately with Strawberry Douche. Never. The only interactions I've had with her have been in people's chats. But she came up with this like beautiful mind whiteboard yarn, scenario where it happened that Strawberry posted something and then I filed a police report. That was a coincidence. But sure, you can go to the police and you can go in front of a judge and you can claim that I was involved in a conspiracy to do what exactly? I'm not absolutely sure. But this is lunacy. This is fucking lunacy. But sure,
where's it coming? Where's it coming from? Is it coming from a need for attention, or I don't understand.
It is her. Well, she's mad because she thinks that Kiwi Farms destroyed her career. Well, that's your problem.
What career?
I don't know.
That's funny because you're mad because you think that Yaba destroyed both of your careers. That's what you're claiming anyway. Me and Yaba, the big fat lesbians, destroyed everything, destroyed your whole lives. Is that true? Yep. Clara, Belinda, Ron, and Owl are all puppets of the Kiwi Farms, and it's great. I love it. I mean, this is great as far as I'm concerned. You know, it draws a clear fucking line in the sand. Sides were chosen months ago. So, we're going on September. You're talking 9, 10 months ago. Everybody is firmly where they belong and where they want to be and where their loyalties lie. Yeah, I think it's great.
And she blames Strawberry Douche for it. Fair enough. Then gives
Right, Bradley, our main source of income.
something about it. I don't know what to tell you. But all you do, AK, is go on stream day after day or whenever you go on stream, complain about the same people over and over and over again. And you do nothing about it. And you're not building a community. You're not making money. You know,
No, don't fence me in. I don't think the farmers have some shit on Clara, Ron, Gigi, Becky, and Al. I think that they just like I said with, going back to 2020 with Belinda, Strawberry Douche recognized that Belinda is probably one of the weakest minded individuals, at least, around these parts. And she zeroed in on her and, made her bitch in a sad little pathetic little puppet pretty fucking quick. And the rest of them, I mean, go right on down the list. Who else are completely weak minded, easily manipulated, desperate individuals? Ron, Clara, Owl, you know? So no, I'm not surprised at all. Gigi. Yeah, I don't think they have anything on them. I think they just gathered their little clan of super weak-minded, easily manipulated, desperate, miserable, angry, vengeful, out for vengeance ass motherfuckers. Yes, Snifford. I said his name too. Yep. Peanut. Yeah. Peanut plays her part as well. Yeah, all of them. That's what it is. That's all it's ever been. And they're also loser failures who all very much wanted to be able to do YouTube full time and make a living and pay their bills doing it. They all tried and failed. And yeah, like there's so many things that they all have in common. Easily manipulated individuals. Tom Fensman says Owl is a farmer. Yes.
and it's failing. And now
Oh, the one Claire's talking about? Let's see. Fan fiction farmers. I'm not going to put that on my screen, but thank you. Hold on. Let's take a break from Ron and Clara. It looks like Belinda yesterday posted a video. Somebody just put this in my DMs as well. It's titled Casey needs our help with some orphaned babies slash Amazon wish list is linked in the description. I cannot believe this video has been up since it's been up since Friday, motherfuckers, and not near fucking one of you until right here, right now, has told me that Beggy is where's my fucking you think I would let my bell go too fucking far away? Hell no. Beggy is ringing the big bell once again at a girl. You hear that, baby? Beggy's got her beg bell back. I'm sorry. It's 2 minutes, 3 seconds. We're going to have to watch it. I don't care.
At the vet's office right now.
Hold on.
Okay, so we're at the vet's office right now. And the vet looked at little lamb. He weighs 1 pound exactly, said he's a great weight. And Miss Maggie looks pretty, but she didn't have an exam. She just kind of wanted to see the difference in the both of them. Anyway, he weighs 1 pound exactly. She said he's a chunker for his age.
Who is she talking to? Who did she film this video for? Did she film this for Beglenda? Did she ask her to make this video so she could put it up on the YouTube and put their Amazon wish list and their Cash App up? I love it. This is great.
And he has to wear these on his back paws. The sores on his leg is because he's walking on them.
Who is Casey? Zeeth's girlfriend, Casey. Remember Zeeth and Casey? Don't fence me in.
He is
Zeeth's girlfriend, who had Adult Protective Services called on them the same day this past week that Yaba and I had DCS come to our door. Same day. Oh, but Ron, you're falsely accusing Ron. You're slandering him.
his back feet are deformed. Maybe he was in his sack too long after Mama had him, and that's why she abandoned him or something. But I have to do Epsom salt soaks. I have to put these on for an hour at a time, a few times a day, and have him walk around in them. And I also have to do physical therapy on his back legs, like bend them and stuff, because he can't bend them all the way. So when he can't bend his legs completely back, like a cat, like Maggie can. See how she's standing? Well, he can't stand. So physical therapy should help that. And these are the cutest little cat socks I've ever seen in my life. But it's going to be a long road. It's going to be hard work, but we're going to get done.
Oh my God. And how much is this long road of hard work going to cost us?
Aren't we, Lillian? She said he looks very healthy. His heart sounds good. His lungs sound great.
Belinda said the call was made 2 weeks ago. I highly doubt that. Somebody fetch me the tweet. I'll look for it myself. But I know she said today.
His ears are good. He's very clean. And that's the only thing. She said there's nothing, you can do except put these socks on and help him to where he's not walking on his heel. It'd be like us walking on our elbows all the time. It would get sore. It would get scabs and all that, right? So it's going to be a lot of work. And I have to give him Epsom salt swims where the water's only so deep so he can be afloat a little bit and have to stretch his little legs to hit the bottom, if that makes sense.
Camby, this is Casey, Zeeth's girlfriend, Casey. And this is a video on Beglinda's channel titled Casey Needs Our Help with Some Orphaned Babies / Amazon wish list is linked in the description. Please help by getting some things for the kitty care. Please help by getting some things for kitty care from the Amazon wash list. Okay, Belinda.
But yeah, that's what's going on with Little Lamb, guys.
All right. So that's great. Well, listen, as much as I would love to go back to Ron and Clara's apology rumble, we only made it 36 minutes and 51 seconds. That's wild. I can't be here all day as much as I would like to be, but don't you worry. Tomorrow, we're going to have a look over there at Clara's streams from the since she's returned to YouTube on her ban evading channel. Lord have mercy. Look at, okay, y'all want to see the wish list? Never mind. I'm not going to share my Amazon screen. Forget it. Anyway, the wish list is in the description. Oh, shoot. I was just sitting weird on my foot. That shit hurt. Anyway, oh my God. It is 3:21 on Sunday. Hey, that's my lucky number, 3:21. Thank you, pretty privileged Pondu. Appreciate you. Thank you so much, you guys, for showing up and showing out. Oh, Addicted to Cold Brew says, so Casey needs donos, and then watch. The kitty will mysteriously PA. Mark my word. Camby, that's a good question. Why would she take on cats if she can't afford them? Who knows? Nobody knows. All right. I'm going to go ahead and leave you guys with this one.
Hey, Pink Lava. How you doing, darling?
Oh.
Okay. Hey, Keisha. How you doing, darling?